Test, test. What up? What up? If you're talking, I can't hear you. Test, test.
Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you. Man, each time I start Discord, I need to manually adjust my microphone. It's so annoying.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Reese, you strike me like a cat person. Are you a cat person?
Well, I don't have any pets, but I suppose I prefer cats to dogs.
Okay. Then you're not helpful. You don't have cats.
How's it going?
All good here. How about you?
A bit sleepy, but could be worse.
Yeah.
Can't complain. God damn it, I don't have any memories of the last session.
That was. Oh, yeah. Well, you spent like half the time sleeping, so that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, unless I have to do the recap.
Yeah. Nah, but generally, Lucas chooses someone whose character was sort of like doing stuff, so
Lucas
you probably
told
will
us,
be okay.
Lucas told us he rolls a die, and we have a designated number, and
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah, we ended up with finishing off the fight. Then we had a conversation with the princess, who's definitely adopted. And then she told us she wanted to recruit those guys on the mountain, but we're like, yeah, half of them are dead. And eventually, we said that we would help her to save her country or whatever if she converted to being Savid.
Savidism.
Yeah. And after that, we just kind of traveled around a bit. I was pulling a sled, and
You
everyone
have
was
to
sleeping on
say
it.
it again in a bit.
Yeah.
Lucas,
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Lucas, I was just filling the others in case they need to do the recap.
At that point, what's that point? It's like, damn, guys, should just me and Reese play, and then you guys just watch afterwards. Just do an AI recap.
Oh.
Damn. Okay, where is Marky? He's late to his advantage, so he will be abused, I guess.
Let's hope he shows up.
Yeah.
He's online. Probably so he's late for the advantage and decided, okay, I'll have a burger now. Or Slovenian fanboy.
We have to ask him if with a Slovenian fanboy would he be angry bottom or
I just love the
forceful
fact
top?
that the choice Ilya presents is he might be having a burger or a femboy. Either of the two, nothing else. There's no other options.
I mean,
Right.
I didn't hear you disagree.
Gets eaten out either way, so it's the same thing.
Ha.
There's gonna be meat between the buns.
Oh.
Uh,
Pickle in the middle.
Ha.
if it's a Slovenian femboy, it's not a pickle; it's a whole ass cucumber.
I value your expertise in the subject.
I have nothing to retort to that.
Okay, guess I'm doing the recap now.
Yeah, and lucky for you, you know how in cartoons or anime you would have like an episode dedicated to flashbacks from previous episodes. This is now today's session. Ilya, you're doing the full recap on what happened since the beginning of the campaign 6 years ago.
Since 6 years ago. Okay, yeah, that is a really full recap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
The question is, if you're recapping the whole of Dikuniversum, do you start and do it in chronological order, like as in the order we played it, or chronological as in the order it happened, with like the Dark Chapter coming first or whatever?
I will leave it to Ilya's interpretation.
amazing.
There is that timeline somewhere that I did
Yeah.
once, so
Yeah.
I don't think anything was revealed to have changed there. So
Well, this campaign is intertwined with the original campaign, so
yeah, but the
and
problem is with Grandburians, I cannot reveal any lore because everything happened many years ago.
Ha.
So it's
Yeah.
like, so if I try to place it on the timeline, it's just like a span since the
The
beginning.
only
of
way it
time.
works, the only way it works is if you do it the same way you did for the terrestrial adventure, where it's just like the different ages, because you can see, like, well, you did literally just last session say, oh, there was the Dark Age, and then there was the Gold
Yeah.
Age, and then there was, and so on. So like you could do that for Grandburians because there's only one of each age. But yeah,
I think the Messiah coming in Grambor when we start our calendar is when the NES first pop up. So it's pre-NES Grambor and post-NES Grambor.
yeah,
And
but
Bob is the Messiah, Soviet is the goat.
problem is that it's been many years since the calendar started, and then before the calendar there was many years, and then that's it. That's
As
all
a
you got.
Grandburian is very easy. You just have to start at the beginning and then argue like a third grader. And then that happened, and then that happened. You just
Yeah.
have to start at the beginning and it's fine.
Yeah.
That's how the first year for Grandburians go. You know, it's just you have to sit down and have another Grandburian explain the history because the books don't make sense. I mean, I guess you could write a chain book, like
That's how we find
actually.
out the Bible was written by a Grandburian. The first day.
God took many days to create the world. I mean, in a sense, even taking the human perspective on history, we are somewhat Grandburians. Like the whole thing of like contextual history, where like Cleopatra lived closer to today than pyramids, right?
Yeah.
That's just a Grandburian mindset that's hard to believe because we don't
Yeah.
perceive history like that. It's everything was many years ago. How is it possible?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Technically, tell that it was.
Oh,
Right.
Marky, you're here. How was the Slovenian fanboy? We decided you were late for the advantage because you were preoccupied with cucumbers and sausages.
Well, it was either the Slovenian fanboy or a burger. So
Yeah, one of
we
those
had,
two.
we had a choice to make.
Slovenia is actually quite far away from here.
Ooh, it was
Well,
the
but the
fanboy.
schlong is
It
long.
was the fanboy. He's already deflecting.
It's not long. It's a very feminine penis.
It can't be a fanboy. It's way too far away.
My fanboy lives in another country.
His dick is just that big.
Damn.
Hannibal
I am not the
crossed-
last one to gym together though, so just saying.
No, actually, you weren't even late, so you were just late to the advantage. Yeah, I pasted. Can you hear me fine though?
Yep.
Or- Okay. It's that. Yeah, is me being on 200% probably, but it works.
Let me check. No, I've got you at like normal percent,
Huh.
just
Okay.
100.
Yeah, I pasted the watch together link. So once the last person joins, we should be able to start.
I mean, I'm not the last one to there. I'm not. I am there.
That is fair, yeah.
So the question is, who is it? Who is the one who's not there?
Not me.
Carlos, I think, isn't it?
Hey, snitch!
Well, yeah, I mean,
But, no,
it's pretty obvious.
yeah, it's obvious because the username is you poet, and you're the only rapper here, so
Ah.
it all connects. Anyway, if everyone's good, we can probably start.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1.
Where are you from?
There's nothing about this whole scenario that doesn't make me so disgusted I want to violently vomit out my own internal organs. I despised you both so intensely that I can't tell if my vision is blurry from my near-death experience or from my unforgiving rage. If allowed, once I am back to full health, I will gut you with an honest-to-God smile on my face, and then proceed to paint the home I built with your bodies with your fairy blood.
You hear that, Tupac? You made a friend.
You've seen it all before, we ain't got no test for all aboard. You should give us a chance, cause we're all victims of circumstance. We've had it pretty tough, but that's okay, we like it rough. We're settle the score, survive the reds and 2 world wars. Hey, get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of funk. Get up and dance to our, 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 get
Yes.
Lucas, I don't know if you know this, but you're muted.
Damn, and I did such an amazing description. My lexicon has never been as amazing as it was in the past 2 minutes while I was muted.
Just repeat it.
I forgot. Okay. I'm going to do a quick rundown using a less proper lexicon, but imagine it's semantics, so we don't care, right? I'm just going to go do a quick run through. So the sled is being pulled by a giant ass monster who is actually Vedant. He's blue. Everyone's blue on the sled. The sled is doing rattling noises while it's being pulled through the grassy ground towards a deserty area where there is a small top of a building being picked out. You saw this area from above, which is being visualized in front of you, and as the sled is being pulled, Arcade awakes, asking a question that forces you to rethink, how did we get here? Maraki.
Oh god, again, so many
Explain
questions.
it to Arcade
Then again,
in child's...
this gets significantly harder once you have to somehow have your character describe stuff without even once mentioning the character who does not exist.
You can call him Hellspawn's imaginary friend.
Also,
Right,
he
well,
wasn't even in the last session, so...
Yeah.
Okay, it was just the last session. You didn't want again to, recap the entire thing. Good, that's good. I hope. Okay, so last session we.
Oh, that's what you meant. No. It is just the last session. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, good.
I will be very explicit. I will be explicit when I want like a full recap. But yeah, you're going for last session now.
Damn it. That was just a week ago. I have no idea how I'm this bad at remembering shit.
I can help you out saying you started in the middle of a fight with the bugs.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, that brings it back. Okay, so we spent a whole bunch of the session actually finishing of the bugs. How did we kill the big one? I think Vedant dusted them. I think actually almost all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. I stole the main bad guys.
Yeah, but at least Marok got to punch one of the bugs unconscious, and then we had like a whole debate about how to vivisect him, and that it was probably not much use. It is to be fair, it's quite funny that like my urge to interrogate people extends to desiccating them while they're still alive. let's not question it. Anyway, after that we had a long talk with the princess. We figured out that she's like a very bad sorceress, but that she would be able to actually teach Arcade some magic, if Arcade is actually capable of magic. She told us that her kingdom is right next to this place, and it's part of this place or something like that. I think Tarkinia is like that continent that's under the control of this place. What's the name? Shit.
No. She's her place is part of Franksvinia, she said. But it's not like a different continent. It literally is just a little place within Franksvinia.
Well, that's the thing that doesn't make much sense, because I thought Tarkinia was one of those like other continents. Like that last continent, the one with the savages, it should have Tarkinia on it, no?
Yes.
You are entirely correct, yes.
But we don't know this in character, of course, so that's not important.
We don't know that in character, no. Also, this woman's probably kind of dumb, so who knows?
Yeah. So anyway, she said that, and then she said that she's fleeing her mother, who became like a tyrant and tried to kill her or something, or like at least enslave her, so she does her bidding. And so she left, and she's trying to get help from the resistance, which presumably is just a bunch of like interconnected cells fighting Savid. We met those dwarf guys; those are part of the resistance, and there's presumably more. But you know, if they're as incompetent as the dwarf guys, probably not that much of a problem. Anyway, so instead of having her do that, we convinced her, I think, mostly by threatening her and by implying that, you know, the resistance is a failed cause, that she should come with us and help us train Arkid at the training camp. And she told us a bunch about the history of this place, that there was the, you know, the Golden Age of Heroes, where heroes fought monsters and gained superpowers through that. And that now it's the Silver Age of Heroes, where there's like, you know, the potions that are able to give people superpowers. But presumably you still need to fight to level up. So that's presumably why Savid is doing this. Then again, it might just be that he's just throwing children at it. It could be that he's not using the potion. It is entirely possible. Potions are expensive. Children.
He's a natty.
What did you say? Sorry?
I said he's a natty, you know, there's no steroids infused.
Oh, yeah.
No drugs were harmed in the torture of these children.
Yep. Because drugs are expensive, of course. Okay, yeah, so... Yeah, we talked about that. Eventually managed to convince her to come with us to protect Arkid. And also just because she doesn't have anywhere else to go. And that she could contact Savid from there, from the place we're going. And then we continued on our way, I think. And we managed to look at the region, I think. We did some rolls to figure out which way we went. I'm not really sure. I think we went over the desert, right? Yeah, the desert.
Yes, you are going towards the desert. You are not there yet. You're still approaching it, but it's on the horizon.
So, yeah, and we've been told to go to this forest, and the lady says it's filled with monsters, so we should probably figure out, you know, where these people are and what we're supposed to do.
To be exact, and just in case it wasn't clear enough in the message, but she would have implied that this whole area is for monsters. That's why there's different biomes.
Oh, right. But the Trees of Life is one of those biomes, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the entire thing. Okay, never mind. So I guess only half confused. Got it. Okay.
One small detail, we convinced her by showing her that she's adopted and her losing all her hopes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part. Yeah, we gave her extreme trauma. So I mean, that's how you build character.
We just explained centaur physiology to her.
Yeah. I mean, I think maybe she was thinking about the centaur and minotaur having a female child, but centaur and centaur, this doesn't really work. Yeah. What else happened? Well, yeah, as we were riding on the cart, Maroki had a slight vision during his sleep, or no, it was during his training. He had a slight little vision of something very menacing talking to him and telling him that maybe the others might do something against him, basically just sowing doubts in the character of his party. Which, to be fair, he doesn't need that much sowing of doubts. I think you managed to sow doubts pretty well enough. But yeah, so yeah, he's having these thoughts. He knows that they're not entirely his, that there's something influencing him, but he's not really sure what's going on. And yeah, so far this strange force has only given him the objective to separate what's his name, Hellspawn, from Arkid, because he seems to have a bad influence on her. Or at least that's what he tells himself.
Wonderful. Does anyone have any additional details to add?
I mean, Hellspawn was also visited by dead boys, but I already forgot what we talked about. He seems not to be responding to me, so it was disappointing.
I think you were the one to shut it down.
I mean, yeah, but she didn't seem to hear my insults, so.
Yeah. So, at the last moment of the session, Arkad had awoken, noticed the other woman that has appeared in the party, and just blatantly blurted out, "Who the fuck are you?" Sorry, who the fuck are you?
The queen has been disturbed.
Arkad, look, she's another princess, just like you, so be respectful.
You don't look much like a princess.
Well, that's true.
Well, you don't smell much like a princess, young lady.
Hey, not all princesses smell bad. Take that back.
I was implying that she smells bad.
Yeah, but you are smelling bad though. I still smell
how
the
dare
fear sweat on you from earlier.
There is no fear sweat. I use perfume every day, if you must know, even between the days that I wash myself in the river.
Have you tried soap?
The fuck's a soap? See, she has no idea what it is to be a princess.
Arkad,
What
do
is
you know
soap?
what soap is?
Yes, Grandpa used to wash my mouth when I would speak ill.
Oh,
Okay,
that sounds
Vanko.
harsh.
Is that the only use for soap?
Well, I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't say it's for me, but I don't like raspberries either.
Sounds like Savid using washing technology only to bully his children.
The princess takes a breath and says, "Nice to meet you, though. I am princess from the Turkinian kingdom. Oh, where the homeless people live. No, we have homes. Nah, nonsense. I remember my princess lessons. Turkinia is the huge place where they drop all the stinky people. So that makes sense about you. How dare you insult our kingdom? What kingdom are you from? My grandpa's. Oh, and what kingdom is that? The
It's called
universe.
Pomechia.
The Pameka is like the small part. Our grandpa always said he's the king of the universe.
Okay, yeah, but right now, he's only controlling Pomechia.
He's controlling the continent? What does that even mean?
It means that he's the hidden king. We literally told you this like a few hours ago. I mean, many hours ago.
You told me he's a king. I didn't realize you meant the
I
whole
literally
continent.
said I said he was the king of Pomechia. I believe.
I thought you were being like hypothetical.
Hyperbolic?
That's
What made you think that we are hypothetical? We called him God because he's our Lord and Savior. He's the God of tax evasion, and it's only natural he ruled from hiding. You're not tax evading in the public.
Hypothetically.
What? Are you living in some fantasy land I am not aware about?
No, you're living in a fantasy land. You use trains to go to the moon instead of spaceships.
Cosmo trains! And we haven't reached the moon yet!
Well, that's kind of
Well-
pathetic. Someone literally gave you a Cosmo train, and you still haven't even reached the moon yet.
It,
I mean,
it wasn't
Grandburians.
given to us.
We
Our-
Grandburians reached the moon many times before the NES even reached us. We didn't need
Yeah.
handouts like you losers.
Yeah, we can. If you start following Savit, our Lord of Tax Evasion, I will help you import many NES cars into this world, and you can sell them for many gold coins, and you can become leaner and less of a dirt princess.
Hey,
Why do
Malik,
I
I don't think
feel-
I don't think they understand the concept of car.
Why do I feel like I'm the weird one in this party?
Oh, gee, I
maybe
don't know.
because you are.
I mean,
See,
you are
you
the
don't
child of
understand
Tristan.
math.
It seems very weird to me.
She looks at you, Malik, and says, Malik, you as my... Glances over at Hellsman. What rank did I give him?
I think the toilet.
That's not a... Is that a rank?
There's
She
a lot
looks
of
at
lamp
Morgan.
mass in
That
his
is-
toilet.
Is toilet a rank?
It was
I don't think the child
lieutenant.
is wrong.
His rank was lieutenant, and I was also lieutenant, and Malik
Latrine.
was lieutenant commander, And-
His rank was latrine commander.
and the very salty person there was seaman recruit.
Ah,
I take pride in
yeah.
that. And I'm seaman recruiter, okay?
Hellspawn, I am starting to feel that you, as my loyal advisor, are not doing a good job.
Then you have to readjust your feelings accordingly. Marco.
What did Glanpo used to say? Like, I remember. I will take my feelings into consideration. During your it was something about having fun, I think. He said, like, he would take feelings into consideration during, like, fun lulls. Anyway, Mr. Malik, you as my lieutenant.
Yes. Milady.
Please, is the woman important to our mission?
Yes, she's going to lead us into the training camp. And also,
I haven't been there.
Yeah, but you're going to navigate us through all those biomes, and you're going to teach a little Arcot, our brave warrior princess, that is going to rule the world one day, about magic, and you show her better magic, you know.
She kind of looks around, realizes that she's, like, in the middle of a field, approaching a biomes filled with monsters. Fine. But Arcot immediately interjects angrily. I don't need to learn magic. I'm a daughter of God.
Well, yeah, but everybody has got to start somewhere. Otherwise, you might be, like, in your 30s or something. Oh, wait, fuck, I don't know numbers. You might be, like, even older before you can use magic. It's important that you learn quickly so that you can keep up with the other children in the training camp.
Does Mom use magic?
Yes. She can literally turn into a bird and stuff.
And
But
also,
that's not magic.
Yeah, it is.
No, she told me it's like her power.
Well, yeah, that's the same thing.
Ah,
And also, Arcos,
Well, I
if you
mean-
deprive your brain of oxygen by always stopping to breathe and casting magic, you would become dumb.
the princess interjects. No, that's actually a good first step. Getting
That,
closer
that
to death by
actually
not
explains
breathing.
a lot about you, actually. That you think that's a good first step.
You seem like you have been holding your breath for very, very long in the past.
I don't know
Well,
if
you
the
need to
brain damage is
partially-
worth some candle magic.
You need to approach the veil of death to be able to bring in powers from beyond
You can just call his
this
ship.
mortal plane.
You don't need to hold your breath.
What?
Yeah, that's a
What
good
ship?
point, I guess. Death,
What ship?
the Nagelfar.
Nagelfar or whatever.
Yeah. But I don't really think she needs to learn death. A bit spooky for a little girl. Have you got anything less spooky, maybe, that you could teach her?
Arcade injects. Oh, death is nice. It makes candy.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, maybe she can learn death magic then. I guess you can teach her that then.
She like looks at her hands. Am I that sleep deprived?
Come on, teach her about the Kedavra.
Arcade yawns, and although she does try to make a few questions, Arcade you can sense that there is a sense of Arcade where she feels too good to be taught by this woman. As any proning questions trying to understand what Arcade knows already are just thrown away. Pure funness of this. Pedant, do you mind giving me a speed roll?
Okay.
Or just traveling speed?
Yeah. That is a whopping crit fail.
Wonderful.
We
So that
advance
means
0 meters in the next hour.
you get stuck going over a small hill. Like there's some grass in the way, so your traction as a slug isn't good anymore.
Oh yeah.
We're just looking at him struggling up the hill, and none of us go out and help him. We're like, yeah, he's gonna
No,
get
we
over it."
reach the desert part, and then I realize that when I try and slug over sand, it just moves the sand backwards, and I have to slug over the next layer of sand, and I'm just staying in place.
So, Vedant, you're currently -1. The terrain does get a bit difficult as it's quite uneven and very untraveled. So sometimes you feel yourself plop into a hole that you didn't see through the grass, and then you have to work to get out. Sometimes the sled gets stuck. What is going on? You need to reach +1. Yeah, +1 on the meter, and you're currently -1.
Nice.
Oh, it's so
okay.
challenging.
Yeah.
Actually, in the meantime, could I actually speak to the princess
Yes,
and
absolutely.
pretend like I want to know the things I want to know about magic? Basically, making it so that Arcade overhears us talking about magic, so she can learn without having to
clever.
ask.
Clever.
Hmm.
Could you give me a quick charisma? I will
Yep.
say this is within the 0 speed
Not
hour.
nice.
That's quite good. So yes, you're able to uphold a conversation, and I mean you have probably after all these years a basic understanding of how Dikuniversum magic works. Their understanding is quite similar to it. There is basically how she explains it, that there are magic lanes everywhere. Although she does concentrate them on the idea that they're like concentrated on the planet, as in it doesn't exist in outer space, or at least she hasn't heard of it. But she speaks like about drawing the magic from the veil, that you use rituals to kind of make the veil work in your favor, where spells are immediately pulling like a fast charge versus a slow drip. So she kind of goes into that details. Would Meraki in character be interested in any particular questions that I could answer for you right now? Or are you fine with just Arkad having to overhear these basics of magic?
I guess I could try to probe into like if magic works different here than what I am like used to hearing about. Maybe.
The way you hear from her, it would be quite similar on the basis level. What seems to be, well, it's a very difficult question. How old is Morocco, right? He was a boxer before NES came, right?
Yeah. So he's at least a
Yeah.
couple of years. Like,
Yeah.
I guess.
So
10 maybe?
that's a question, because in NES magic is forbidden, right? He wouldn't have had too much
Yeah.
experience with it directly. But before that, the whole world was magical. You had the League of Extraordinary Ladies, who were basically both superpowers and magic users at once. Magic users were both natural and study proficient, and it seems that there are those styles here as well. Although based on her descriptions, it does seem it's a much more close circle. Like even usual people, even like fishermen or such in Granbur, would be able to use some kind of magic, maybe to freeze the fish faster if they're out in the sea, some simplistic rituals, spells. Like even in shops, you would have magically enhanced pendants, items, and so on. It was very magic rich. Meanwhile, this world, as based on her description, seems to restrict magic to the royals and higher ups. Peasants do not get a taste of magic. Interesting fact you would learn, though, is that the serum they use for the power awakenings, those work for magic users as well. So if you use the serum based on another magic user, the powers gained from this most likely will be magic.
Oh, okay.
Interesting point is that in your knowledge, magic was very generic from your understanding, where like a magician, although he most likely, like professional magicians, mages, would deepen their knowledge in a particular field, they could still learn everything if they wanted to. But these people seem to have understanding of very constrained, at least it seems from your perspective, very conservative looks, where it's like, okay, if you can do that type of magic, you should only learn that type of magic, because you're going to be shit or unable to do anything else. So whether those limitations are natural or societal, you cannot tell from her explanations. But that would be the difference you would notice.
Nice. And I mean, for Arkad's benefit, I would also like try to ask her what are like the most powerful spells you can make. Well, not like you herself, but like just in general, people can cast.
Wonderful. Real quick, Vedant, give me
You don't
another
have to
speed
answer,
check.
just like in character, basically.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted Vedant to do me another speed check.
Yeah. Is each one of these like an hour, by the way?
Many minutes.
Well.
Oh, a speed check,
Okay.
right? Him speed check.
Yeah,
his
me,
speed check.
because I would like to recast Illumination on Arkad.
Yeah,
at this
that
point.
would be perfectly
So
fine.
I will just do that first, if I can.
Yeah,
Let me
absolutely. Just a real quick, Moroki, give me a second. I want to interject if either Hellspawn or Malek would be doing anything special during this conversation time.
This is the angelic Malek, and there are no goats around. So
Not as far as you can see.
nothing special. I'll just meditate in the inner voices, trying to communicate with the hidden persona, the one known
mean-
as +1.
Wouldn't Angelic Marek just be looking at the bushes and hoping they, burst into flames so he can speak to God?
Nah, I have his scripture already and his 10 commandments, so.
Wonderful. Hellspawn?
Considering we are moving so efficiently in a monster-infested
Well,
biome,
as you look to the side now and pay attention to that, you're pretty sure Vedanta's stuck in mud and hasn't noticed.
Oh.
can I help
He's
him
just
out
slowly digging himself deeper while trying to move.
and make us move? Is it possible?
You want to just like get out and pull Vedanta out? I'm trying to understand what you're doing exactly, but
Is there nothing? Wait, he's sliding. He doesn't even have wheels anymore.
nope.
Yeah, but I'm
And-
strong and I can push people.
Yes.
Um,
Well, do you want to pull or do you want to push?
If I push, I could entrap myself in him like an insect in
Yeah.
what's
the question
that thing
is,
called?
Amber.
Ember, yeah.
But the question is, does pulling on me count as a grapple, Lucas?
Not necessarily.
Okay, then
He's not restricting your movement, right? He's not
Yeah.
grappling you. Hand holding is not a grapple.
Hey, I don't know. It might be, but yeah. Yeah.
I want to hold against. Make a strength check.
Uh,
So yeah, it is your preference. Just that the outcomes might be a bit different. So which way is the hellspawn?
I wanna push because if
Yeah.
my strength doesn't succeed, I can use my.
Yeah.
actual-
The only difference is that you're positioning yourself between Vedant and the sled right now to push him because he has the sled attached, pulling with his back, right? So
Oh,
that's the only difference because if you pulled, you would be in front of Vedant, not obstructed around with anything, but pushing behind him. It's a push. You just have the sled right behind you, which isn't necessarily a negative, right? Or a positive, either way. Just letting you know of the circumstance. So if you wish to do that, give me a strength check. While the conversation goes on, the woman, the princess, telling to Morocco about, oh, the strongest magicians. Well, I've heard the heroes told tale when they returned with the cargo train, Cosmo train, that they met an incredibly powerful magician who could throw boulders and make his own clones with snow. An 8?
because of the koala, I should have disadvantage, right? Or was it only on attacks? I believe it was on all strength. At least
Yeah,
that's
it
what
was on all
was on.
strength checks. Yes.
God.
So you push. Your hands go in because he's pretty soft. Vedant doesn't even notice you massaging his buttocks.
Huh.
You muster up all of your koala strength. And as you push even harder, you feel your feet dip into the mud as you manage to push Vedant out. But you yourself faceplant and the sled goes right over you, digging you even deeper,
Yikes.
face into the mud. What's your recount count right now?
We are fully
What's your
rested, right?
recount?
Yeah.
Yes. So what's your max recounts? 8?
8, yeah.
Or okay, so you are receiving potentially so close. 7 emotional damage, not enough to hurt you completely, but just enough as Vedan hasn't noticed, so he's moving forward.
Fortunately,
With
it's
the
not hard
sled-
to catch up.
Yeah, with the sled behind you well, he's now stuck in the mud. As the sled is slowly moving further and further away.
No. After the sled drives me over, I wanna grab onto it and let
Of
myself
course,
get
yeah.
dragged. Because
Yeah,
Grandorians
so-
are adaptable, and this is just sand. It doesn't hurt me.
Used to sliding across the ground because of your wings, so no
Yeah,
worries
well,
there.
I'm trying to prevent it as if this was intentional, efficient
Yeah,
movement.
Absolutely. So while this conversation is going on with Meraki, you being explained about, she's basically retelling what the strongest is heard is the emperor from the north who could control all elements to his liking. Because the heroes, when they returned, they retold the story. While that is going on, Vedant, you can give me a speed with advantage.
Oh, good.
But yeah, so that's her example of the most powerful one, which is like could control all elements, could make multiples of himself. I'm sorry, that's a 0 with advantage.
Yeah.
Them in a row? Or those are not advantage?
See, this is the problem, Lucas, when you do like randomized stuff like this, because like
Yeah,
logically, I move slowly, yeah, but also I do consistently move. But if I just keep rolling 0, then we never reach it,
Yeah, it's the
which doesn't really make any sense.
No, it's the Spartan and the tortoise problem.
The hare and the tortoise, isn't it?
The hare and the tortoise is the story. The Spartan and
Yeah.
the tortoise is the mathematical paradox.
Oh, I've never heard
Where
of that
each
one.
time when you reach a turtle, the turtle moves a little bit. So you can never reach the turtle.
Well, that's also just objectively like not true, though.
Yeah,
isn't it?
no. That's why it's a paradox.
But it's not a paradox. It's literally just
it's a
provably
mathematical-
wrong.
It's not
Like you just reach out and you touch the turtle and you hold onto it and you've reached it.
No,
It's not a
the
paradox
idea
at all.
is, that you're racing towards a finish line, right? But yeah, because
But you reach it.
you can't. No. But once again, you're thinking of reaching it as in real life, but you don't.
Right,
have
no,
a
but
thing.
like if it's a finish line, you could just stand on top of it. I mean, it'd be pretty cruel to stand on a tortoise, but you
You
could.
can't. No, the point is, you actually mathematically never reach the tortoise.
No,
Because
you do.
anytime. No, you do. That's what I'm saying. I love how. Okay, mathematically, there's a meter distance, right? Once you move a meter, the tortoise has moved a centimeter, so he's 1 centimeter in front of you. Once you moved a centimeter, the tortoise moved a millimeter. He's a millimeter in front of you. Mathematically, you never reach him. The decimals keep going down, but mathematically, you never reach him. Or that's why it's a paradox, because in real life, yes, you're not
Yeah.
going to be racing on a
It's
millimeter distance.
it's
So-
kind of silly, really, isn't it? It's just
it
one of
is
them
silly.
things
It
that
is silly.
mathematicians.
That's why it's a paradox. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yes,
Have
you
more speed
are.
next time.
Yeah. So you are absolutely moving forward. This is just you taking a very long time to move that millimeter.
Mm.
So
Okay.
somehow you even gotten yourselves now in a ditch. And
Actually, wait. Oh no, it's not even worth doing. No, never mind. Doesn't matter. In fact, actually, no. You know what? I will spend like a couple of minutes while we're traveling just to use this ability, to ask the thing to give me the fastest possible route that's gonna avoid
You rolling?
stupid fucking ditches everywhere and mud pits and things.
use
The DC is now 1. Still fail.
to use the power of the many dimensions. And they ask, the first thought is, why are you the one traveling? Where the fuck did you put your wheelchair? It was all terrain as well.
It wasn't actually.
It wasn't. I mean,
But,
they don't know it.
It's me that's all terrain, actually.
Yes.
Because I have a freaking spatial ability that literally allows me to bypass obstacles.
Yeah, the
Like I
problem is
can
you're
walk
also
on
pulling
walls
a
and ceilings and stuff.
Yeah, you're also pulling a sled, which cannot be
yeah.
pulled horizontal,
Well,
vertically, right?
they never said the sled was all terrain. That's my answer to them. Where's your wheelchair? Oh, because I've got a fucking sled to pull. It's not all terrain. Doesn't matter if I've got a wheelchair or not.
Yeah, they say fair. You know, they understand the situation.
Yeah. So I need a sled.
And so in your
capable
visual
route.
So in your visual, what happens for you visually? You see like this many shapes of Granburians like spread out in a circular motion as they are covering the path, and the Granburian who runs towards the desert and reaches it first, you then see its moving line, like a visual GPS indicator of how the fastest Granburian to reach the desert moved.
Nice. Okay. Very cool. Well, after I get this
you guys
vision,
from the back see like Vedant's eyes blinking, like flashing lights. What were you saying?
just after I get this vision, I will start to follow that route.
I will say this resets you back to 0.
Okay, cool.
Yay.
Give me a speed.
A single success is all we need now.
Yeah. With or without advantage?
Without advantage, because...
Okay, I got it. Anyway.
We have enough downtime. It would be nice to talk to her about, just the general information, but yeah, if anybody has other questions, they can go.
Nah, I have no questions to her because I know everything about magic. It comes from the divine being, Tolsavit. He is our god of tax evasion. And she cannot teach me anything more stronger or better or smarter than his teachings of tax evading.
The true magic. I want to
So-
ask her if she has magic for dealing with trauma. Some mind calming magic, for example.
Are you talking about therapy?
Magic, yeah.
That's not magic, that's psychology.
No, it's some mind games and tricks.
Well, I guess you could call it that, but mind games and tricks aren't really magic, are they?
Well, that's what I'm asking you.
No, so I'm not capable of doing that. My master used to have some basic psychology knowledge, but
What's her skin
mean-
color again?
it's a male, and he's... Why does the skin color matter? But he
No,
was
I'm asking
purple.
her skin color out of character.
Oh, she's white. Well, Caucasian in the sense.
Just the way she said master.
Damn.
Do you hate me?
No, it's
Fuck,
weird.
that so fucking threw me off, dude. Like, oh my god, I will need a half an hour to reset now again. What the fuck? Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, where was I? Alright.
Her
So
master
basic
knew some
information.
magic of mind calming.
Basic information about the world. So I'm gonna throw you guys real quick on the old good friendly map.
I mean, we don't really need to know it, just like so we can recover some. of the
No. So
information.
I'm just. I don't want to. She would explain in more detail because she would have the time. I'm using the map as a visual reference to, so you understand what she's talking about. She mentions that there are mountains, a mountain range in the south, And beneath the mountains, that's where the Pomacian continent starts, while everything above the mountains is supposedly Franxvinia. And in the Franxvinian continent, they have their little Tarquinian kingdom.
In that case, that would be very close by if you don't believe in oceans.
Overall, the vibe you get from her
Is that she's an idiot?
she's pretty sheltered.
Ha.
To the point where a 6-year-old is able to argue better than she seems to be.
That's a good
Yep.
point. We should have interrogated Arcade, not this fucking princess.
Yeah. Well,
She's the educated one.
by this point, however, you do finally start noticing sand below your feet as you're approaching what is clearly the start of the desert. And Vedant, would you mind giving me a quick insight, as you're the one in front?
Awesome.
Just before you hit it, you notice it's weird because the Granburian Dentran here in your eyes, he stopped just before he reached the desert. And looking at where he stopped, there seems to be almost a fine line within the sand growing within the grass growing within the sand. There is almost like a fine line that's creating a stretch to the sides. And as you try to glimpse over it, you feel your face press up almost like against invisible glass, right where the line is. Like, at first you think it's glass, but you seem to be able to breathe through it. So it is a barrier of some sorts.
Okay. So yeah, I will report to the others that there seems to be some sort of force field here. Does anyone know how to get through a force field?
Oh, I thought we were, didn't we talk to the people who we sent up ahead from the camp that they should help us lower the force field if we give them a signal or something? Or did we
Oh yeah.
forget about doing that?
What was the signal? Does anyone remember what the signal was?
No.
We are here. Drop the barrier. That seems.
Give me a charisma check. That's
Haha.
fine.
That's a mistake. I used my advantage for coming early.
Sure.
So roll the exact same number again.
Not the exact same.
Oh.
But
You shout and your voice well, it's the same number, it's just flipped.
it's also
6'9",
6'9", so you know that's cool.
Your voice disappears within the dunes. To be clear, from where you're standing, you to understand the scale, you're not really even these hillsides are not even visible to you. You can see the mountains peeking out, but your horizon line is basically the sand, and after some time, the mountains peek out. So, using Malik for scale, that's 20,000 Maliks.
Okay.
Goddamn, you have to roll speed a lot.
Yeah.
It is quite distances. Like from where you are to the building.
So
it
really,
is
this
many
map,
hours.
although you've listed it in meters, it should really be used in like Foxgivens. Probably.
Actually, yes, you are entirely correct. Let me adjust the scale. Wait, do they not let me write my own units?
Oh.
No way.
Oh, I thought it
Wait, no, I can. It's fine. I thought they changed it. Wait. Oh no, I think I can't.
Maybe
No.
it takes fucks given as a swear word.
Maybe.
No, it's not
Wait.
even. You're not even writing it out in
Yes,
full.
yes, it
Oh,
can.
you're
I meant,
awesome.
like, if I clicked away, it would change. But while being on the field, I pressed enter and it saved.
Nice. Okay, so 9 fucks given or so to get to the tower.
Yeah.
So that is a considerable distance to cover.
It would be actually less, much less.
Oh, good.
Fucks again. No, you know what? Different planets have different fucks to give. So
Yeah, I'm just thinking when we were on the world map. Fucks given
was like
not
32
yeah.
fucks given to travel around the world. So
I don't know, but like I remember on the world map here on the previous campaign,
yeah.
I think that many fucks given was like how long it took maybe to get from about the city to the castle where we fought that guy.
I mean, we can double check.
I'm not sure. Yeah, let's check.
Yeah, it was like
So the castle was like over there or so. Oh, that's 15. So that's yeah. No, I guess it's not that bad. It's just 9's only like from about there to there. So
yeah. So
too bad.
to scale it correctly, I would think it. I would have it now. Yeah.
Cool.
It's still
So,
like
yeah.
an incredibly large area.
Okay, so basically this distance is like the size of the whole south continent of Boboland, basically. The south island of Boboland, I should say.
Wasn't the whole point of fucks given that we don't give a fuck?
Yeah, exactly. I did it in half. But yeah, it is quite large.
Yep. Okay, cool. So anyway, we
also, you know, maps like stretch out on the lower or higher you go, so you know it's
that's true. We could be anywhere. But anyway, so let's just I guess try and think of an oh wait, actually, hey, here's an idea. I would like to try and slime my way up the barrier because I can walk on vertical surfaces.
Damn, I have climb speed.
Does climb speed work on like glass?
Do spiders climb on glass? I believe so.
Yeah, but that's why in D&D
no.
spider climb is different from a climb speed, isn't it? Though.
Is it?
Spider climb's a spell, yeah, that you get. Like if you
Yeah,
look
but
at the
spiders have
actual
a climb
spiders.
speed.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they also have the spider climb effect on their stat block.
Yeah, but isn't that just for nets and shit? I haven't read it in a while. What spider climb?
I mean,
actually
like
is.
the spell spider climb lets you like walk up. Yeah, spiders, the actual spider monsters have spider climb as a trait, but it's also a spell, and the spell does the same thing for a person.
Well,
and it says the spider can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
Well, it's not upside down. It's just vertically, and that's just climbing.
So you're saying you're a mountain goat if there's at least a 0.1% incline.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair. So yes, both Vedant and Elsman can climb this. So you start climbing on it, and the field isn't resisting.
Awesome.
So you do manage to like go fully horizontal with this. You do, however, still have a sled behind you, and from the POV, you're in a sled, and there's a giant horizontal Vedant now midair because the barrier is invisible, just hovering above the sled, menacingly.
Menacing.
Oh.
I want to take Arkut out and climb with her, just in case.
I was gonna say we could just hold onto one of the ropes each and carry the sled, but sure.
No.
I guess you could
can
leave
have
me
the
to
sled. It's
to
your
lift the whole
destiny.
rest of the sled. Okay then. Well, I will probably drop it as soon as I have to make a strength check, but sure.
God.
Isn't it tied to you somehow? Are you actually actively holding it?
Well, I was, I think.
With his one of his many 6 arms, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't we just tie it like a belt?
I mean, I don't think that would really make a difference, but I guess you
Well,
could try.
You can't let go of it
I
willingly
mean, he
then.
used the bug whiskers or whatever they were called as ropes to pull it. So I don't think they're like tieable.
That's a good point. Yeah.
You just said as a rope. Why aren't they tieable?
No, as a rope to pull. Like,
Yeah.
how else would you phrase that?
Yeah, but why can't you tie them?
Well,
Because they're not flexible enough. They're not actually as flexible as real ropes. They're just
That's like tying arms up. Why can't I tie arms up? They're flexible.
Well,
They
if
can
you're
be
strong
used
enough,
as
you
ropes.
can. People used to get tied on some wheels as torture in medieval times.
Okay,
Everything is
You're
possible.
absolutely right. There is no way to tie these without breaking them. They're like too fat to be tied without breaking apart.
No, I know what we do. We need Maroki in front of Vedant, holding them like Spider-Man.
how does that help?
Then you are holding the sled.
I guess I could
Yeah,
sit on
but-
them.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I'm ascending vertically, so Maroki can sit on my belly and hold on to the antenna things with his strength.
No,
So he's the one carrying
you
the
sti-
sled.
you would still make strength checks because you would need to not. Just because you can stick to the surface doesn't mean gravity isn't affecting you, right?
Well,
So it
I
means
guess.
that if you still need to hold them on, or they will start slipping out of your grasp.
But that's
Well,
not sticking
I
then.
mean, I don't. Oh, you mean the antenna things? Because like I don't like the whole point of my
Okay,
ability
so
is that
now
it's
what
sticky
I
slime,
would say, yes,
so
what I
it's
would
not
say
going to slip.
is, I would say you would still need to make strength checks to go up. Right, it makes sense because to gain altitude, you still need to be. You're basically pushing Maroki up with your body,
Fair.
and Maroki's holding the
Also-
sled with people, so that still
I mean,
creates
if it's
resistance
barrier-
to you.
Sorry.
What were you saying,
I mean-
Maroki?
If this barrier just goes up and up and up and up, then like if we reach the top, don't we just fall down?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it could be a
probably.
dome.
Yeah, it probably is a dome. The problem is though that the tower is like, let me just quickly check. 1.5 fucks given high, so we will definitely die if we fall from that. Oh, well, no, I
Yeah,
guess we
just-
have many HP, so we're actually okay. But the
That's
people,
just a
our Arkad will die.
representation, though.
Arkad
Yeah,
and the
that's why I'm
princess will
holding Arkad.
definitely die. Yeah, that's
I
not
mean, we
going to
got-
save
And the
them.
other
actually see the
princess,
tower,
who
though.
cares? She can't use
Oh wait,
proper
no,
magic.
Arkad
So,
is fine.
just
I
a
can
real quick
put my
check.
illumination on
Hellspawn,
Arkad.
Hellspawn, do you like have Arkad on your back as you climb, like spider monkeying her?
I mean, yeah, we are used to that. We fought like that.
Yeah, no. I'm just double checking. Give me a quick insight. But yeah, you can like this. If this is a dome, you cannot tell even if there's an incline because it's so large. It's basically flat
Yeah.
to the perception, right?
I mean, it has to go
so-
over the mountains, so yeah, it's pretty big.
And yeah, so it is questionable on its shape. It might also be just a cube. Who knows? It doesn't make too much sense probably that it would go infinitely into the cosmos, because like the moon might hit the pillar. You shatter the moon on accident. But it is up to you what attempts you want to be made.
I think that what I would like to suggest is that we leave behind the sled because it's kind of like really heavy, probably. And the thing is, problem is this stupid princess, because like you can have one medium creature riding one large creature without a problem, and I'm large. And the other two of them are like small creatures, Maroki and Malik, that is. So that would be fine. But the princess's whale is like probably too much. I would need to be a higher level, and by that I mean a larger size.
I can cast Spider Climb in a single hour ritual.
And how long does
Wow.
that spell last?
A single hour?
Yeah, okay. So you would probably fall after the first hour of climbing and die.
Before we think about climbing and stuff like that, is it even useful for us to climb this thing? At the end, we will still have to open it to reach the inside. So
Well,
before we go on
if we
top,
climb,
let's look at the bottom first, because like, is it in the ground? Like, do we see a glass slit going downward in the ground, or is it just like
You
on
can
top?
see like there is somewhat a half visible line in the way the weeds grow. Although with the wind gently pushing them, they do rock back and forth unaffected by the barrier.
Hmm.
Yeah, but can
It
we
might
dig
just be a barrier
underneath?
for.
Is the barrier also underground? Just testing.
If you try digging a little bit, you will encounter the barrier beneath the dirt as well.
I mean, aren't magical barriers just like, pressing on people who come near them? I asked the princess. Like, there's no way we can just climb our way around this, right?
Well, it depends. I mean, the barrier was made to keep in the monsters, not really keep out the people.
Oh, I
This is a
see.
reservoir.
Well, you try walking through it then. Also, it's not a reservoir, it's a reservation. Reservoir is a thing you use to contain water.
Yes, there's water creatures here as well.
No, not water creatures, actual water. A water reservoir. It's like a thing
I
where
feel
you
like you
store the
should read
water
a
until you need it.
dictionary. She says as she gently tries to poke the barrier, but she's like poking it in a way where she's halfway through it already.
Right, okay, so she can just walk through. That simplifies things.
Yeah, I can't find it. She says as she's like all the way over the line anyway, just
Ha.
trying to find it midair.
Wait, can Arkin walk through it?
As you look at Hellspawn, who hasn't noticed with his 7 insight, Arkut's arms are just hanging over Hellspawn's shoulder, completely within the barrier already as well.
Yeah, she can just pass through. So, I mean, if Hellspawn just climbs up and figures out, where the top is, we can, go off of that.
What does the top bring us?
Well, if we know how far we need to climb, then we can think about, whether we want to do that or find some other way in.
Because the thing is, in order to tell these people to let us in, we need to be able to be heard by them, which means we need to get close to the tower, which is where they are.
Well, I mean, can't just Arkit and the princess go and tell them we want to come in?
They will
Yes.
walk many days.
But they might die.
Incredibly dangerous monsters that you told me you will protect me from.
Well, if you can get us through the barrier, then... Hey, here's an idea.
Feel free to walk in. I invite you in. What are you, fucking vampires?
I am literally sticking to the barrier right now. I cannot get through it. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh, congratulations. You're a great mime.
Okay, anyway. Can you try and pull someone through the barrier? Not me, you're too weak to pull me through, I would imagine. But someone else.
Try Arkut. She's the.
No, Arkit
No.
can get through by herself. It needs to be one of you three.
No, but I
No.
want to see them pull each other through.
I mean,
Maybe
I'm pretty sure the barrier only allows creatures from this planet, like humanoids from this planet, to pass through or something like that.
Mm,
So, yeah.
This barrier
Yeah,
is
so
so
try
rich.
pulling me through, or well, I guess I'm the smallest, or Hellspawn.
Yeah,
I-
the princess
I offer
grabs
my hand
Hellspawn on his eye antennae and tries to pull it in, but they immediately get stuck at the barrier line.
Oh wait!
So
I
she's
haven't
just
adapted.
pounding his eyes into the barrier.
I haven't adapted to being from this planet yet. Wait.
Ding, 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 ding.
God damn
No,
it.
I think this is working. I'm almost through. As your eyeballs are beginning to water.
Oh.
Stop!
Fine, she lets go.
Okay, Lucas, I
Well,
would like
they
to
are
ask another
thinking-
question.
I want to just climb as quickly as possible. I leave Arco down there. I just want to see if I encounter
Give me
a
a
slope.
speed.
If I just quickly climb up.
Yeah, give me a speed.
8.
A roll.
Oh.
Verdant! What did you do? Why is it so slimy?
The problem is, Hellspawn, as you start climbing, the moment you go up many meters above the ground, suddenly all your instincts are shouting at you that this is wrong because you're putting your hands and pulling yourselves towards nothing. You feel like physical pressure when you push your fingers, but if you're not pushing, there is no pressure there. So you're just climbing mid-air, and all your instincts are shouting that this is wrong. Adrenaline starts pumping. Your fight or flight response has nothing to fight, so you want to flee. But fleeing upwards is just causing more problems. And it's creating a situation where you're fighting against your own body not to be paralyzed from fear, so moving really slowly. To the point where Vedant is almost as fast as you if he wishes to.
Huh.
Potentially. He might roll a net critical failure with a 0, so
Well,
he still might be slower.
About that, before ascending any further, I'm going to use up. I'm going to spend 2 minutes once again doing this ritual. Unfortunately, that did not go well, so I would like to
Yeah, so
not succeed, I guess.
Hellspawn still has a chance to climb up more, gaining a bit of distance, many meter distance between you guys, but still fully visible as he's fighting his fear, taking deep breaths but continuing to climb. He has gained a many meter distance, but he still seems vertically just straight above you without any incline starting.
Okay, I will use a recount and a second recount to get 1 use back of my call thing, and then I will use that use again to once again attempt. Nope, still doesn't work. Fuck. We're not getting through this barrier. I've given up. I'm not doing any more of this shit.
Alright. I have an idea.
I
have an idea.
The person you're trying to reach is unavailable. Leave a message after the beep.
I could try to knock you out, and then we could try to push you through as an inanimate object.
That's
That's
not
a terrible
knockout, that's
plan.
dead.
Not kill, knock out. Come on.
No, but that's terrible. That's a stupid plan. Sorry, Meraki, but like that wouldn't work. Like unless
How
you
would it not
actually
work?
killed someone. Because you're not an inanimate object if you're unconscious. You're still a living creature. You're only an inanimate object when you're a corpse.
We
Hey,
are
when I
already
punch
an
somebody
inanimate
out,
object
they
without organs.
are called out.
Well, being incapacitated and being inanimate are different things.
All right, Princess, could you hide him from the field or something?
What? What
I don't
do
know.
you mean?
I mean,
don't know any invisibility rituals, if that's what you're asking.
All right. Could I try to do my knowledge thingy? Oh Jesus! I'm gonna let Hellspawn kill himself first.
Hellspawn, you hit the barrier, and it's almost like the damage gets... Actually, not almost. The damage gets reflected back at you as you suddenly feel the pain you just wanted to cause, as you take 11 damage. Plus 2 from the gloves.
God damn it. I believe it's in the 11 already. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Just,
So... you suddenly feel yourself smacked almost the same moment your eyes touch the barrier, pain crosses through your body.
Guys, I think we need to use ranged attack.
Roll HP.
Ah! I need to paint my face again.
Okay, we might need to rest for many hours.
Okay,
Just
guys.
resting.
Think about this though, right? Because like, how do telecreatures alive? They have bodily functions, right? But we don't breathe. We are not like normal creatures. So maybe when we get knocked out, we really do look dead.
Okay, are you volunteering?
I mean, if you can knock me out,
I mean, I
I will
definitely
be very
can,
impressed.
but I'm not sure you would survive the experience.
I'm
so.
already almost dead. Use me.
I mean, you're like, I assumed you never stopped climbing, so you're many meters.
Okay, just jump. That's gonna do the trick.
Just let go.
Just jump.
Okay, I do a backflip.
When you do a backflip, give me a strength check or athletics, whichever you prefer, to see how much you manage to jump off and how graceful is your backflip. Why did you choose strength if you knew you have disadvantage on it?
Because it's a +6 and still better than just normal +0.
Yeah.
I guess that is better, yeah.
And also, I take more damage.
As you spring off the barrier, you make the flip, and you cross a single arc of distance as you teleport back into the barrier, face planting into the ground, without any momentum. But you're next to Arcud, as you have been teleported in.
Wait, how does that? I thought it was only supposed to be 200 meters away that he teleported.
Yeah, you climbed while this conversation was going on.
And the jump is pushed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, over the line.
Well, that worked.
The strength 8 jump.
You can take it off, or can you not take it off?
But now nobody can wake me up because I'm out of reach.
No, you fell without momentum. You didn't get hurt. You're still in one.
You were doing a backflip, right? So you just teleported the moment you were upside down, face planting into the ground.
I wanna immediately run to the border and test if I can exit.
No, the barrier prevents you from exiting.
I get a panic attack. Oh no, I'm trapped.
I mean,
claustrophobic.
If Orchid leaves, you also get teleported out, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh yeah, okay. Immediately relax.
Okay, can you take off that red band, or is it not possible?
Take off what?
The
ring, or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Was it a ring or like a
It was a ring that was put on him as a wristband. Well, yes.
Bracelet,
it basically adjusted itself to the size of Hellspawn's wrist, and does not seem to be removable.
Oh, okay.
I cut off my arm.
With what?
Huh.
Do you do a karate chop at your head?
Well, wait. Last time when he was holding me, we both got teleported. So we just need to get Arcid to move outside.
Oh,
of the circle
yeah, that's
to teleport
true.
him out, and then we just all hold hands and sing "Kumbaya" and go away from the barrier.
Yep, that's a brilliant idea. Yeah.
Oh, guys, I have a great idea. Arcud, move out. Immediately tried to take credit for it. Without my grapple, you wouldn't be shit.
She takes a step outside the barrier.
Well, more than that, Arcud.
No. She needs to step inside. She needs to start walking through the desert.
Oh, well, she has to step outside, and then I just run towards the tower until I get teleported to you guys.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. And then we all touch Chance or whatever, and then she goes in. Right, okay.
We can probably drop in the tokens to symbolize right? But
Do we need to?
not necessarily. I mean, we're gonna be using this map a bit, I think, for reference, right? So
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
fine
but
if we do
the
it.
problem with the plan with Arcot running in the desert is she may attract some
Well, she
desert
doesn't need to run
worms
through the
or
desert.
Well,
does not
she
need to run
should.
through the
She
desert.
should still have like. Lucas, how long did all that stuff take? Like reaching the barrier while I was making speed checks and stuff.
Many hours.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay. I'm
yeah.
fully rested then.
Yes, you are.
Did
we made
that
at least
happen?
4. We made 4 speed checks, so that would have been
Right.
many
Okay.
hours.
So the stuff that happened after the speed checks with the recounts and the call thing or whatever doesn't count, but my illumination does come back when I got rested when we arrived at the barrier. So 5 hours. So for the next 5 hours, she needs to take 23 damage or more to get hurt. Well,
but
and she's
still, we're-
she's got temp HP, which has to take that much damage to get removed, rather.
We are not making her run into the desert. We will just make her wait here, then move away a little bit, and then make her walk just
Okay,
just a
okay,
slight
okay.
bit. I don't want to see her like sink in sand for some reason.
Ha, sure, okay. But yeah, for the next 5 hours, she's got that temp HP.
Yeah, so Arkid walks over to our side, right? We tell her to do that.
Yep.
And then Hellspawn is gonna run that way.
Oh yeah, true. I can immediately test if the sand is dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You are on 1 HP.
Yeah, but I'm ready to be enraged if some creature dares to disrupt
Okay, so
me.
you're readying a rage action.
Is it wasted if it doesn't
No,
get
no,
hit?
no, no, because it's not triggered.
Okay.
So it's entirely fine. I am trying to really quickly search for the token that I used for the princess, and I cannot find it. And I found a token, and I'm gonna use it. And I think it's gonna switch you guys to her side, because now that's her.
Oh.
I think
Okay.
Hellspawn's allegiance has just switched.
Huh. It was like a top-down token of the elf lady or whatever, but yeah.
I remember.
She's now turned into a human waitress instead, I guess.
Yeah, but see, she's still purple. It fits.
She wasn't purple, it was blue. Blue clothes
No,
she had
no, she
previously.
had some purple on her.
And blonde hair.
Found it.
Yeah, that. Oh no, not blonde hair, brown hair.
It was.
Yeah,
It was
that's
just. It was just an illusion cast by a mirage. Apologies.
Yeah.
All right. So Hellspawn, you're ready to rage if anything comes up, and then you're doing a full sprint run into the desert.
Yes.
How up? Like you're not trying to stealth anything, right? You're just doing a full-on sprint.
I'm doing the opposite of stealth. I want to attract creatures towards me.
Okay. Give me a charisma check.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I'm tasty. Yep.
Huh. Okay.
I'm prepared to grab Arkid if he gets gets murdered. Actually, to be fair, looking at him being so suicidal, I think I'm gonna like ask Arkid if she's going to be okay to be carried a bit further away.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I wanna watch.
Oh god.
As you guys can see, as Hellspawn is running, the sand behind him starts to move and shift.
Oh god.
Guys,
come on, Arkid, you'll
it's
see better
safe.
if I take you up high. You will have a better view of him dying.
Lift me. Throw me.
Okay, can I do I do a strength check?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not a problem for you at all. She's as easy as a rock for you. as Hellspawn, you run, you suddenly notice a shift in your step as the sand is moving in unnatural ways opposite to the wind. As you suddenly feel a wave go beneath you, your rage, I assume, is immediately triggered, but I do need athletics for you not to lose your step.
Yeah, when my rage gets triggered, I recount
nice.
my health, by the way.
Wonderful. Very well. Oh, of course. Great. Yeah, you sense yourself tripping. You do a wrestling move where you roll. You can use a recount to go a backup one, right?
True.
No,
So
I
as
wanna
like
die.
a second recount too. I mean, you can choose not to, but that's literally you choosing to roll a new character because I'm not sure anyone else has a way to get in.
Yeah, it's fine.
Quickly enough, at least.
Can I use 2 recounts to be full?
Nah.
No, you can use only one to up it by one, at least at this level. So you're just back where you started.
I'm just wasted it. I'm on 6 recounts.
Curious the virtue.
As
maybe
a giant mouth tries to grasp onto you, throwing off your map. That's the canon reason. But with what natural 20 athletics, you completely ballet dance out of its way as you see a giant lizard-like creature emerge and screech at you with a mouthful of bones, sand, and teeth.
Because I dodged it gets hit. I succeeded the save.
The save was not to lose your footing on the moving surface. It was not
What do
against
you mean?
its
It
attack.
attacked me.
You know what? Fair enough. Actually, yes. Very well. Let's roll its defense.
Horse.
Oh.
Ooh.
But you thought you hit it, but you only hit a sword that was peeking out of its shell-like scales, and you just bumped it barely. As this creature moves with huge speed and it screeches at you, I do need a wisdom save from you. For it is trying to strike fear into you.
I'm immune.
You're immune to fear?
Rage, yeah.
Oh. So this creature does not scare you mentally, but it is many meters sized to the point where you're pretty sure Vedant can still fit in its mouth.
Oof. That's a fucking sandworm.
Is it even a worm?
It's a lizard, but yeah.
Pasted it in the DM's garden. It's some sort of a dragorm?
So it's not a lizard.
Dragon,
then.
okay? I'm fighting an
A dragon is a lizard.
No, it's not. But
what is?
Okay, so it's not a lizard. It's just a sandworm. Yeah.
I mean, it is a big lizard. A lizard.
I mean, it doesn't look like a lizard in the picture at all.
I mean,
It
yeah,
just looks
like a
sandworm.
dragon. A dragon is a big lizard. A worm doesn't have that sort of mouth, so this is a dragon worm.
Well, not really. Like a worm, a dragon and a lizard are like very different. Like even if you ignore the fact that one of them has wings.
I'm thinking
It has a
reptiles.
long neck.
Yeah.
You don't see the body.
Oh right, reptile. Yeah, it's definitely a reptile.
Yeah. So, yeah, but you're clearly facing a dragorm.
I mean, Komodo dragons are lizards, and they look pretty dragon-like.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, but they also are like not dragons. They're just named that because
Well,
you know.
Arisa, I have a surprise to you, but dragons don't exist.
Yeah, no, that's the point. That's why lizards aren't dragons.
I mean, I know, but like the whole idea is that if you extrapolate a lizard and you give it if you give it like drugs to make it stronger,
But like
it will become a dragon.
actual, no, but they really wouldn't though. Like actual dragons, like as they're generally drawn, are way closer to something like a crocodile than a lizard.
I'm
Like
surprised in the English
lizards are
language-
really small and skinny
Yeah.
usually.
I'm surprised that in the English language, lizard has such a precise. Because I'm thinking in Russian and Lithuanian, a crocodile would be classified for the same word as a lizard is. So.
No,
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
they're definitely different. They're
In-
completely different
In
clades. Like
Old
the
German,
crocodiles
it's the same
are
word. It's like great worm refers to dragon.
yeah, worm with a Y instead of an O is just used for dragons. So there's really no much point in saying dragworm. It would just be worm.
No, not a worm, a worm.
Yeah, worm is what you use to describe earthworms and such.
Yeah, so this is a dragworm.
It's a war machine. That's why.
I mean, yeah, basically, at least in like Slavic languages, whenever you say lizard, like the word, the other word for dragon is a lizard, basically.
Yeah.
That's like
it's weird to us.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
Dragons got invented because people saw lizards, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess. I mean, I don't actually think that that's how it came about, but probably more likely is that they saw fossils and thought they were dragon bones. But yeah, even though the T-Rex is, well, not just T-Rex, but like all of them are called like, well, Tyrannosaurus, I think it is. It means terrible lizard or something along them lines.
I don't know, I think it works.
Oh, so dinosaurs are lizards, but dragons.
They're really
are...
not. They really are not. Like that's the point. That's what point
I know,
I'm making.
I know.
They
I'm
called it
joking.
that. But,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter. Hellspawn is witnessing a dragorm, and what is he doing at this moment? As this thing screeches at you, thinking you will fear it, but you do not. You have a moment to act as it assesses the situation on how you manage to escape its bite.
I start flexing on it. Because I want to see it pull out an item without arms.
I mean, watching Hellspawn there, alone in the middle of all danger, just flexing at the thing, trying to eat him. Maroki has a big hard thing about, I could just leave Arkid here and not move her out of range.
Ha.
He kind of does deserve to die.
I will say, she does have many temp HP, so if you were to throw her, she wouldn't actually get hurt.
I mean, that actually also works. But yeah, so yeah, he thinks that okay, he might try to save him if he can survive at least a little bit longer.
Yeah, I would say maybe it's like the voice in your head doing the influence of, if he dies, that's one way of separating them. So 18 to hit, and this creature needs to make a charisma check. Yeah, in a weird way. Oh my god. I'm just stopping the music because I need a moment.
Whenever you stop the music, I always feel like, oh, the next track to come on is going to be the Naglfar one. And for a second, I was genuinely like, the ship rises out of the sun.
Not yet, no. I mean, a 7, that's not 7, that's 14 damage. No, more. Yeah, wait.
It crit
Counter
failed,
damage?
so...
What is the counter?
That's just a counter to see if it resets. The plus 5
okay.
is irrelevant. It's just...
Yeah, so it's...
So it's 15 doubled because of the crit fail on its side.
Why is it a plus 5 though?
That should be the rage. Plus 5.
Okay, I see. Okay.
Plus 5 to the damage roll, yeah.
Okay, plus 5
well,
damage rolls.
Well, it does say when you make a
Yes,
melee
only
roll using strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be just 10.
So it's just 10.
Then doubled.
Yeah, doubled.
Still 20 damage to creature as it screeches and regurgitates. Give me a 1d100. You're getting a special loot table.
Oh, wow.
The
Death
question
resist
is if you
potion.
can pick it up, but I want to see what it is.
25.
You get 25 death resist potions.
Maybe I find my first seaman to recruit.
1 second. I think my headphones just went out of battery and I need to find the cable real quick. I'll be right back.
You get the flask of semen.
Well, if you're looking for semen in the desert, the best place to look is in Habibi Sas.
Oh, what was the movie again where they were like sailing on sand? Those seamen could be around.
Star Wars, they're sailing in the sand.
Dune?
Dune.
There was also a movie like with worms and stuff.
Dune. Dune is the
Dune,
movie with the
probably.
worms.
Yeah.
And the book is better than the movie because the main character doesn't look gay in the book.
I mean, he does still act like a mama's boy, so not much better.
There's a difference between a mama boy who's leading the revolutionary army or whatever tribe war they were involved in, or Timothy Charlemagne, or what was his name? I cannot pronounce his last name. I know he's Timothy, but
1 second. Fuck. Sorry, I'm back fully. All right, so it regurgitates. Careless. You have a choice here. I'm giving you a choice between something that it seems fun to me as a DM, but you might not like.
Resistance potions. Thanks.
Or something that is definitely useful within this area, but you might not understand it yet.
Oh, so they're both Lewis' items. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What do you think? I'm going to use a regular loot table? That's not our way.
Useful.
Oh, you get a +1 sword. Wow.
I mean, a +1 sword was probably not very good either, but it's probably still better than whatever that Hellspawn's gonna get. Like, let's just let's just see how it goes. But
if he already said useful in this area, then it's definitely useless everywhere else.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's probably.
I can confirm that. I can confirm that. Like literally.
Yeah. Then the fun thing. I'm not planning to stick around in sand.
Yeah. This area I meant as in the whole thing, the whole prison.
No, that's the area you meant within like 5 meters of this worm's corpse. As soon as you leave that area, it's useless.
Well, the worm isn't dead, it just needed to produce an item, so...
Okay, yeah, that's true.
The item is like an arrow that points at the worm's blind spot at all times.
Oh.
God damn. I don't know who's more traumatized, you or me, but that's fine. It regurgitates you a strange looking roulette just plops it into your arms. This roulette is basically like a spinner thing. With a ball basically that's designed to be spun. On it, the ball is still there. It's within a glass encasing, but unlike a regular roulette, it has 50 numbers within it, or many numbers from Hellspawn's eyes with human symbols. You recognize the number 1 many times used in different numbers. Because 11, 21, and so on. But you've been to gambling places before. You've seen online gambling. You don't really get it, but you understand how it works. There is a button on the side, but you don't really have a chance to analyze this completely as the creature goes for a bite towards you, trying to swallow what it regurgitated back in. Could you make me an athletics save? It doesn't crunch, it swallows you whole as you rattle with the bones inside of it as you feel it go into the ground. As you're teleported out next to Orchid. As you, just the last thing you see is the creature's tail vanish within the sand.
Did he get the roulette wheel though?
Yeah. He was holding it, so he has it in his arms.
Wait, wasn't he also holding the worm? Wait, no, I shouldn't have said that.
I was holding my worm, but...
Okay.
What do you mean by that? No, 1 second. Let's analyze. What do you mean by that, Hellspawn?
Well, I was flexing on him, so one hand on the chain, the other on my balls.
You have balls? I don't think we ever rolled for balls.
Yeah.
No, we did. We rolled for. We did roll for Dick, and only Malik had one.
Yeah,
which made sense.
Yeah,
but we never rolled for balls.
Yeah. We haven't rolled for them yet, so I still have them.
Roll for balls.
Okay, everybody roll for balls. 1d2 for how many balls you have.
No.
No, shouldn't it be 1d3 minus 1?
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. It is 1d3 minus 1.
Damn, we're Hitler.
I am really
Maroki
glad
has
that I
only
got
got
that
one
I'm using my advantage.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Get the max value. Come on.
Okay, one ball and the funeral.
Yeah. So all of you have one except for me. I've got nothing.
Because
so that's fine.
Because Grandorian's only seen it. Because
I'm
Grandorian's
stuck, yeah.
only seen it from the outside. They think like the whole bag, what you call it in English, is only a single thing, a monolith, right? So.
Wait, can't we allow him to use a recount to increase it by 1?
Yeah.
If he wishes to, he can. I'll allow Malik specifically to use a recount to have many balls.
It's a good investment. It's one recon forever.
Yeah.
Nah. One ball is enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh god.
I have 3 personalities and 1 ball and 1 dick.
Yeah.
You avoid 50% of the taxes on balls.
So yeah, it turns out Vedant, as an enlightened person, he's also a eunuch.
Yep. I already rolled, but I don't have a deck, and I also don't have balls. So
yeah, it makes perfect sense.
It makes sense the way you move and stuff. It would be.
Yeah, I am literally like a slug. My lower body is a slug, so it does make sense. Yeah.
It would be funny, just some giant ball dragging.
Oh my god, no.
But now with Hellspawn out in the outside of the barrier, what's the plan?
Well, we just hope no other worms show up, and just have Arkit go inside the barrier and run away while holding Hellspawn.
No. Yeah, she goes in, then we run away. Yeah.
What? You need me first.
Yeah, she
Well,
goes
yeah, we
in,
run out
and then
with
we
you.
grab
Yeah.
you and leave. We all have to hold on to you, and we leave.
Oh, so I'm back. I'm not in the worm.
No,
Yes,
no. You got teleported
back.
out of the worm.
Ah, okay.
You're next to Arkin now. That's why I said you saw his tail go down,
I
basically.
immediately
within
press
the
the roulette button.
Wait, if he teleports close to her, does he fall down? Because I'm holding her up.
No, this teleportation actually makes sure he is on a surface, if possible.
Which is odd, because he didn't do that last time.
No, he did it. He was just upside down.
Okay, sure.
He was on a surface.
Okay.
Roulette button. It starts. Suddenly the ball launches, starts spinning between all the slots, going bing, 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 bing. I need 1d50 from you, Carlos. A 30. What a nice middle number it seems. As it lands on the 30, you don't understand the number, you just see the symbol, and it the numbers next to it squish it to the point where it disappears. And suddenly you feel this energy pour through you. And the number 30, you suddenly sense that for the next many minutes, you can make the perfect poker face and speak with a monotone voice.
I utilized that to pretend like I was never in danger.
See, you don't need therapy anymore.
If you can
You
repress
can
it.
pretend like you're fine.
Okay, Arkad looks at you. What's wrong with you?
What?
And is that for me? Is this for me? And I want to clarify, just because you're able to do it doesn't force you to. But if you're trying not to show that you have shit your pants, it's working perfectly.
I don't remember if I have a digestive tract or not.
I don't know. I think wasn't Reese keeping track of everyone's biology?
At one point, actually, I probably should write the thing up in the balls part at one point, but let me see. Meraki and Verdant have a single bone. Hellspawn, we don't know because Carlos refused to roll. Meraki and Verdant have a single soul. Malik and Hellspawn have many souls. What else have we got? Meraki has one heart. You have a dick. Malik has 2 hearts. Hellspawn and Verdant have no hearts. I think that's all that we've
Yeah, but
got.
lungs. I have lungs.
I didn't write that.
Well,
part.
you're the only one who rolls needing to breathe.
Yeah. You didn't roll for that. You just decided you needed to breathe.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's a good list. Many souls. Who knows how many balls? No heart. I mean, who knows how many bones? No heart.
Bones, yeah.
Lungs, 1 ball. I'm basically human.
Yes, so this has provided the power and the slot has disappeared. For many minutes, you can sense that you have it for many minutes. Definitely less than a single hour, but still many minutes. As Arkad looking at the thing says, yeah, she just asks, is this my pleasant?
No, Arkad. Gambling is bad. I saw addicts.
What's gambling?
That's when people go in, do some weird stuff, and lose money.
Oh, people like doing that to my uncle.
Who is your uncle?
My uncle is my uncle.
What's his name?
She thinks hard about it. It starts. It's a long. It has many syllables. It's like something with. I think it's Pierre. Prayer or Pran.
That's very many syllables.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Uncle
Or
Pran.
Ash. Or Ass.
Okay, never mind. You're not very good at coming up or remembering long
Yeah,
names.
Arcot,
That's
don't
fine.
be like your uncle ass. Don't be humble.
Okay, so we all hold on to Hellspawn and walk away, and Arcot has to go through the barrier and wait on us teleporting to her. Right?
To stay with her, she like points to the princess.
Yep, I'm sorry, Arcot. We all have to make sacrifices on this
What's
journey.
your sacrifice? What's your sacrifice?
Well,
We have
my
to run really
sacrifice
fast.
is that I lost a magic table. I used to have this wonderful table that I could summon at any time, and it had infinite food on it. And then Leikai destroyed it, and it was a really traumatic experience.
Once you mention Leikai, you see her go a bit sad, and she doesn't even bargain anymore. She just starts heading towards the barrier.
I'm gonna be back very soon. Don't
Before
worry.
we cross over there to that giant worm I was just fighting, do we like want to move to the left or the north a little bit?
No,
I mean,
this area was controlled by the. Well, I mean, there is still a giant worm underground, I guess. But the giant worm was like just here, and what's the chances of it coming back, right?
100%.
Okay, look. Look. If Arca just stands still, she'll be fine. And even if it does show up, all she needs to do is run away from the princess, because the princess is bigger.
Yeah, see,
I mean, also, we don't need to move.
have you heard? Listen, leave the princess as bait and save yourself.
Both
It's
the
just a
princess
couple
and
hundred
Arcud
meters.
are right next to the barrier. Like they're not going deep into the sand.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
Arcot,
the
even
intention.
if you think you have enough time, make sure to push her to the ground and then exit the barrier.
She gives you a thumbs up.
Cool.
Maroki rolls his eyes. At Hellspawn. Come on, man, that was not necessary. It's just a couple hundred meters. Let's go.
Many what?
Oh shit.
Ha.
It's just many hundreds of meters.
It takes many times.
Hundreds is still a number.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. It's
does-
many decameters.
That
Not
works.
deca.
Yeah, cool.
What would be 100? What is 100? Yeah.
Centi.
No,
But the problem is that they
centimeters.
used centi for the one below meters, and they used kilo for the one above meters, which is why there's no 100 multiplier above. It goes straight to 1,000 because they'd already used centi for.
No.
smaller ones.
It's centikilometers.
20 kilometers.
Yeah, I guess
Don't
that
worry
makes as
about
much
it.
sense as anything.
Sure. Yeah, so you are heading towards. Basically, you are heading towards to gain a single arc of distance. And as Hellspawn reaches the single arc of distance, everyone feels like you're squished into a single point, and then suddenly pop out another. And Hellspawn, I need you to roll me a 1d2 on which side of the barrier you're being teleported on.
What?
See, this is why she should have been.
Well,
Like,
yes, but I mentioned
inside
that, and nobody said anything.
Well, what is what side?
One is your
I mean,
outside.
she
two
literally
is
just
inside.
needs to be like a couple of meters. We would appear around her, right? She literally just needs to be like a couple meters inside.
Or you should be a little bit thinner, Vedant. Have you thought about that?
This is silly, Lucas. Come on.
Vedant
Easy.
teleports.
You're on the good side. But
Next time we'll think about it.
Yeah. You're telling me it's silly, Reese. I could have made everyone roll a 1d2 to see on which side they will end up. So, you know.
There's still time.
Yeah. But yes, you guys are within the barrier, within the deserty area. I'm gonna just make the tokens a bit smaller, but everyone's in.
Guys,
Now
that
trapped.
we're inside, we need to be very silent. I think it was attracted by my ass cheeks clapping when I was running.
Or maybe it was your roaring.
No.
Challenges that.
Can't be. My voice was above ground, but my ass cheeks were shaking the ground beneath.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we don't have
Suddenly-
the fucking card. Damn it.
Suddenly, you see one of the mountain tops on the right horizon blow up with lightning. Like the tip of it has disappeared in a spherical motion with lightning flying out of it.
Oh,
And it
so
goes
wasn't
silent
hit
again.
From outside, it was okay.
First, you see the visual, and only a couple, many seconds later, does the sound come.
Cool. This place seems interesting. I'm sure it'll be a great training environment.
I wanna go there. Can we go there? As I
We
point
need to go
towards
to the
mountain.
tower first. Remember, we've got to get Arca to that class in the tree place so that she can not get behind on lessons.
Yeah, but somebody just broke out or made a window in the mountain. I wanna see who lives there.
Well, that's reasonable, but we shouldn't make Arca late for school. Savid's counting on us.
Are we could we really be late? We are already on our way for many days.
The sun is setting.
Yeah. Let's go over to the mountains for many hours and then rest there.
I think it might take many days to get to the mountain.
Yeah, many
'Cause we
days
do need
are
to-
also many hours.
That's true. But we don't know that her school is in many hours. It might be in a single hour. They might have night classes.
Yeah, so
The princess looks at you. Night classes for children?
Well, I don't know. Nobody told me what the curriculum is.
It's a fighting
Did
class.
you go
where-
to school?
I went to school in Grandborough.
Did
Obviously.
you have night classes?
I mean, we only sleep many hours.
Yeah, we can fit in lots of classes.
Many classes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She like
we need to learn everything in a single year.
Yeah, exactly.
she like
Yeah.
looks towards Arkad and just like shaking her head. Why do I even try? And Arkad looks back. Because you're stupid.
I want to give Arkot a high five.
She gives you. She like responds, but she doesn't understand why it's humorous for everybody. She just feels like she spoke the truth.
Nice.
Okay,
So
I guess we
what's
should...
the plan then?
Oh,
You just gonna cross the desert during the night?
yeah, apparently we just want to get eaten by a worm.
I know, that's a good idea actually, because if we cross the desert during the day, it'll be really hot and we'll get all burnt up because, you know, dried up and stuff by the sun because slime, slugs, you know. This is
Did
the
you know
perfect
that-
time.
You do know
Cross the
that
desert.
the desert goes into freezing temperatures at night, right?
Well, yeah, of course, but I'm not gonna freeze.
She points
Why
towards
would a-
Arkut, who's like in a blouse and a witch hat.
She also will not freeze. Don't you see the armor on her? Temp HP.
Yeah, she's also glowing. I guess I didn't need to say that.
Yeah, she doesn't
His
have
voice.
armor. She's only glowing.
Oh, only glowing, yeah. Okay, cool.
I mean, she's going to feel like she's dying from the god, but she's gonna be fine.
And we will be very visible from very far away at night, so...
Well, it's
Super
good that
safe.
we've got a light source that can lead us through the darkness.
Yeah, super safe. We will not trip on that sand.
Sure. Yeah, very dangerous.
Yeah, does anybody want to interject with actual logic here?
No, for real. As the
I mean,
party leader, I would suggest that we move north or south of the sand. Do the others really want to cross just straight through? Because you can get lost in deserts. I heard.
We literally have a multi-fucks-given tower in the distance to stare at. It is
it visible?
enormous. Yeah, it's like the size of a mountain.
The tip of it is visible, yes. It is the size of a mountain.
Wouldn't the curvature of the earth make it invisible?
Well, since you can see the same way you can see the mountains,
Yeah.
that's it. I guess actually now that you're close to it, the dunes might be a bit obstructive. But Vadan can see because he's higher.
Yeah.
So Vadan can see the tip, but everyone else can't. You, Hellspawn, did see though when you were climbing. You could see the tip.
I mean, yeah, the worm didn't seem that dangerous.
Can I, Lucas, based on the size of the desert and that, and the size of the tower and such, can I make an insight check to determine how, long it'll take us to reach it, roughly?
Yeah. Feel free to give me an insight on that.
Cool. Crit success.
It is a day's travel going through the desert because you can immediately tell that this desert is difficult terrain.
Okay.
Not only that, I will be more specific actually. Right now, Hellspawn was basically at the edge of the desert, but going deeper in, not only is it considered difficult terrain, insights and athletic checks within it have disadvantage.
That sounds pretty bad. Maybe we should.
Yeah,
go
okay,
through
yeah, let's go
those.
somewhere else. This place is kind of dumb anyway.
Hey, it's
I
not
think we
athletic
should go
check,
on the
so
edge.
the speed
I think we
is
should go
not
on-
limiting.
I think we should go on the edge of the meadows and the sand. That way.
Yeah, the problem
There
is these
might be
aren't
few-
meadows, they're ravines, canyons, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there can't be a canyon next to a sand dune, can there? Or else the sand would just pour in.
Well, I mean, not if the canyon's at a higher elevation.
Oh, fair point. Well, in that case, we can just walk through the sand next to it, so we can dodge the canyons by walking on the sand.
And also be in range of the worm.
Fair enough, but we can hide in the ravine if the worm attacks. And be in range of the ravine creatures.
Don't we want to go to the mountains? The mountains are solid.
Not
the worm
really.
probably can't dig through there.
I
We
mean,
also
aren't the
are
mountains
closer to
also
that-
difficult terrain?
Yeah, surely the mountains. I mean, all of it's going to be difficult terrain, isn't it? Lucas,
Difficult
Tell
terrain
me
doesn't
this.
matter.
I mean, it kind of does.
We have climb speed.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop difficult terrain.
Well,
if
it doesn't
un-
slow us down.
It will slow us down.
Let's
if,
slow it down.
If
Climb
the-
speed implies that you can traverse mountains without losing speed.
yeah, the thing is,
No,
right,
it does not.
normally, if you're climbing something, right, you're moving at half speed because of it. Normally, it's difficult for a normal person to climb, just a regular surface, like a cliff or whatever.
Yeah, that's what
You and
difficult
I,
terrain
you
is,
and I
but
can climb. You and I can climb that without it being difficult terrain. But if it's also covered in spikes or whatever, it can still be difficult terrain while
Yeah.
being vertical.
It is not considered difficult terrain for it to be half speed. It's just that you're using climbing, not irregular movement to move vertically.
Yeah, but
That's
it's just
why
that
it's half.
normal people like would have to half their speed if they're moving, because it counts as difficult terrain if you don't have a climb speed. That's where Carlos is getting this from.
What if we go through the hills south of the desert? It will take
Be
us
better.
longer,
Yeah.
but let's see how long. It is still a bit difficult terrain because I see, according to the map, there are some indentations and so.
You can basically use the map to some knowledge because you were at a high point elevation when you saw this first, so you had a visual of what's going on. So just as the map might not be exact, so is not your memory and observation skills from that far away, but the basics are still there.
Plus, on the hills, there won't be sandworms, and yeah, I think going through the hills would be the better idea.
Yeah,
I agree.
I mean,
Honestly.
looking at the map,
If
it
the
doesn't make
mountain-
sense to go to the mountains because we will still have to cross the sand to go to the.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
fine. We'll
also-
look what blew up the mountain later.
Also, depending on where in which direction the river flows, we can use Vedanta's raft once
Yeah.
again.
I mean, I think
If
it would be fastest if you actually go along the barrier around this into the water. Because there's no
Unless-
reason for the monsters to be around the barrier.
Unless the river's flowing in the opposite direction, in which
Yeah, it
case that would be the
should
worst path to
opposite.
take.
If you see
Yeah.
from the mountains, then
It depends. Maybe there
No,
are.
that-
We don't know
that
which
side
direction
is
it's going.
wider,
though.
so that direction would make sense.
Depends. Maybe there is mountain here. So what I don't want to experience is these woods, the dead woods.
Hmm.
So maybe let me zoom on to the map. There are ruins of settlements along the way near the hills, which
Place
makes
to
sense
rest.
because
Yeah, there's ruins in amongst the canyons and stuff. Yeah, if you zoom in.
yeah.
There's also some
Uh,
tents as well towards the end.
Yeah, but do
mm,
we actually know all that stuff? Because elevation doesn't reveal that.
True, we might.
You would
not
have
be able to see
seen,
it.
yeah, you don't. That's what I'm saying from memory, right? Being a bit looser here, because
Oh yeah,
you
we were
haven't
going
able-
downhill towards it. I
Yeah,
crested a hill.
you were at quite a high elevation when compared to this, so you got quite an not exactly as here, but still an eagle's overview of the area. So for the sakes of mechanics, you can use the map as a reference.
Sweet.
let's Lucas. Let's just say where exactly we can start calculating from the princess token. For approximate distance.
Yeah, it's gonna.
You
It's
know
a
what?
single day. It's a single day to get across the desert, so it's probably about a day and a half to get a roundabout way
Well,
instead of just going straight.
Can
let's
you
go
draw
to the ruins and then
directly?
rest for the night. Just try to reach a ruin and then look from there.
So that's about 5, and you've got about 8. Well, 4.5, let's say. So you've got about 8. It's close
So
enough.
2 days.
Well,
2 days approximately.
I guess.
Approximately, but we can get delayed by sandworms, dragon orms, or
Or the down rolling zeros.
Yeah.
yeah, we can get stuck in the desert pretty bad. And the hills, maybe they have ice, maybe there are freaks in the hills, but I'm willing to risk our princesses.
I would say what you can assume is going to be in ravines is that ravines are going to be much harder to navigate because you're not going to have a clear
except
Yeah,
for
but
Hellspawn and I. yeah, we two can just walk up the side, so they're
That is
actually
fair.
fine.
Yes, so you would be able to. Yes, but then you're gaining like both vertical distance, so there is still distance to be gained there.
But
Like
Kanto, don't
Yeah,
use
but I
this
mean,
pipe
mean to,
funding
like,
stuff
yeah, but
there?
it wouldn't be as easy for you to get lost there. It
Yeah.
would be much harder for you to get lost because you can just go over the hill.
Yep.
And plus, we can use Malek's navigation. Wherever his dick is pointing, that's the right direction.
Huh.
So are
That's
you
the direction where the
hard all
most
the
goats
time?
are.
Wait, does that mean you have a boner all the time, or is the right direction almost always to the ground?
I wish.
Huh. No,
I'm not-
his dick only points towards the closest goats. If there's none in sight, then it doesn't rise to the challenge.
It's currently doing a helicopter. North.
It was fun with
nowhere.
Kabini. And it also depends on which Malek it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I guess
let's
we
go
can
to
take
the
turns.
hills. No,
Alright,
yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
The desert is worse because the climate is worse. The dangers are lurking beneath the sand.
Yep.
So the question from my side is, are you moving like on the outside of the barrier, or are you?
No,
moving a bit
we're already
within?
inside the barrier. We're not gonna go all the way out again just for this. No, just go circle around like that kind of
Well,
thing.
I mean, around. What I meant was we could hug the wall until we get where we want to.
Sure.
I would say the only difference would be that hugging the wall is probably the most noticeable thing
So,
because you're
have you
on
been
the outskirts of the biome. So,
I mean, it's more noticeable, but things are less likely to care about us if they know we can run away. Well, if they think we can run away.
That is true. That is a very good point. Yeah, especially if you have like Arkad and the princess walking outside of the barrier, right? Because you can go in and out anytime. So as a group, creating the vision of, oh yeah, we just are moving across the line.
Sure. Yeah.
Very well. Are you still using the same potentially slower moving option of the sled? Or
Nah, we're going. No, we're going into ravines. There's 0 point in bringing the sled.
Okay. Fair enough. So, then the party is moving at regular speed. If one gets stuck, another can pick them up, so there is no need for speed rolls, moving at average. Unless you tell me you're running, I'm going to assume just average moving speed for your party.
Yeah.
I would love, first off, insights and then a plain D20 from everybody.
Of course.
I already used my advantage for. Shit.
Ooh.
Well, I have bows, so a bow, so worth it. I regret nothing.
Malik, still need your insight as well.
Just a second. Just loading.
Oh, that's a very low number. Yeah, a 23 for the skill. Wait, what's the lowest? Yeah, 23. Okay. Damn. So Malik is. What's going on through Malik's head? Because he got a 2 on insight and has horrible luck.
Through Malek head, probably since he doesn't get any kosher food, he's starving a bit. So he's thinking about food, and that is keeping him distracted from all the other dangers that is lurking beneath, around, and above him, possibly.
Then again, the
Uh,
danger of non-halal food is way more dangerous than anything that can happen to you here.
and non-kosher food, because you probably have some food, but I don't.
You
Another thing.
guys walking now do realize that you also don't have really any rations with you, with the exception of bread that gives you long rests.
That is true. Yeah.
We need to eat. Oh yeah, we need to eat. Fuck.
We
Not only do
probably
you
should.
need to eat, there's also a child with you who has not
Thanks for
eaten for the
candies.
whole day.
Ha. Yeah, we
As
should
well
really
as
get some to eat when we
princess
reach the
who
tower.
has kept silent on the issue.
So she
But-
has food. Rob her.
No, I meant as in she isn't complaining, but you can start hearing her stomach growl.
We could eat the princess.
Ha.
The adult
Yes,
princess is more
yes.
food.
I can do it in a kosher way, you know.
No.
Slit her throat.
If only I still had the power to summon infinite food. That would be so easy.
I would suggest before we rest for the night, because do Granburians see in the dark? And how well do the Granburians see in the
you
dark?
don't. You just have normal vision.
Normal vision, so technically we don't want to spend the night wandering around hills and
Well,
unknown terrain.
actually, we're kind of fine because Arkad's glowing. We can see 20 meters out from Arkad.
Yeah, 20 meters is not going to help us that much.
Well, it'll help us not fall off a cliff.
Yeah, 20 meters is basically like a light, right?
Yeah.
20 meters, so basically someone holding a candle.
No.
30 meters is a torch, right?
It's a lot. Like it's not 20 feet like a shitty D&D torch. It's 20 meters. It's like a
Do
lot
we also
better.
have dim light and normal
60
light?
feet, right?
Is it 60
Well-
feet? Okay, I thought they were only like 15 or
Out
something.
of
That's fair.
character.
No. I meant that 20 meters is basically 60
Yeah,
feet.
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
basically dark vision.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
better than
still-
dark vision. Right?
Still, it's not enough to navigate through potentially dangerous terrain, not knowing entering into a biome. Since the out of character, the low lights of the car is 50 meters. The daylight of the car is 50 meters. So we need something better.
We don't. We're not moving as fast as a car would be.
Well, yeah, but then
Yeah,
you don't
but-
see a car approaching.
That is true.
You
But
will
there's
not
not going to be a
see
car.
a monster
Yeah.
approaching. From 20 meters, if a monster is approaching similar to the centipedes, it is going to fuck us really bad. So
I
what I'm
disagree. We were way closer to the centipedes than 20 meters when they showed up in the woods. Way closer.
Also,
I would
as
what I would suggest is to try to capture some beast, some low-level beast in the outskirts of this biome. Not the desert one, because I don't want to eat desert worms.
Yeah.
But for example, let's try to catch some beast, kill it in a kosher way, and eat it.
Okay, but I can't
That's-
help because
this-
my attack turns stuff to dust.
and
As
I
this
can't help because
discussion
I'm
is going on,
lazy.
a smell of cooked meat reaches your noses as the sun is approaching the horizon. You notice that up one of the actually down one of the ravine sides that you are approaching, you can almost see a file rustle going on, shadows playing from what seems to be sort of a campfire situation.
let's go and ask those friendly people about some food. Maybe they will want to share it with us. And if they don't, we can always negotiate through diplomacy and other means, because this food is promised to us many years ago.
Very well. That sounds like a plan.
Right. Do I still have my poker face? Or is it over?
No, it has disappeared.
Yeah. Actually, how
out of-
long has passed?
Yeah. It would have been 2 hours of you walking.
Cool.
Oh, I
I'm
want to be
fully
in the
rested.
sled and resting then. What is this?
Yeah.
Well, that's why I asked if you are on a sled or if you're walking, because a sled would take you much slower.
Yeah, I don't want to bother with that
was
shit
the
anymore.
point of asking.
Yeah, but can't I be... Like, Vedant can hold one of us.
And he's holding Arkut.
Why?
Because Arkut's not gonna walk.
Yes, she is. I want to get
Nah,
carried and
she's
rest. I'm
not.
the only one that needs rest.
No, we all need rest. I need
Yeah,
rest.
I got rest.
I want to tell you, you're complaining about this once 2 hours. Once you felt that many hours are passing, you're like, I could have rest.
Yeah.
Now
I've
we
been
That's
will
what
go
people
and
usually complain, yes.
Yeah. I will say, out of character, the power you got lasted for 10 minutes.
Let's go rob those poor fools.
Nah, it's not going to be robbing. We will discuss it with them and then.
Okay, let's go negotiate with those fools.
So we're at the ravine area now, at the very edge of it, is that
You're
right?
yeah, just the very start, like first
Cool.
ravine to encounter.
Yep.
Right, so you glance over the edge and you see a campfire set up with what seems to be rabbits being cooked over the fire. They're quite charred by this point, as there's a mustached man with a sombrero and a poncho, and the red glasses just slowly spinning the rabbit, taking a smell from time to time. You
Howdy,
do
partner.
not see anyone else. As you announce yourself, he looks up immediately and pulls out a very small revolver towards your direction. You here to steal my scroll, sucker?
Hey, put that lady's gun away.
This gun ain't for shooting ladies. I can tell you that. I got another one for that case. This one is for nuts like you who dare to approach me.
If you don't want to lose the other gun, and I take my dagger out of the sheath, maybe we should greet each other in a bit more friendlier manner. We're all friends here.
How many rabbits are there?
There's many.
Are there as many rabbits as there are members of our party?
No.
There's not as many rabbits as there are people here. We will need to eat something more than just rabbits. I say quietly, hoping the guy won't hear me.
He's old, Vedant. He doesn't look tasty.
I look at the guy again. Well, it could become kosher.
Listen, if you're just here for a friendly talk, I have enough food to share. I don't know if that mountain eats. But
I do eat.
I hope you eat the scraps left over by everybody else.
I probably eat more than everybody else.
And I eat only kosher, so how did you kill those rabbits?
I think you'll need to explain what's kosher in a bit more detail, but if you're friendlies,
as he starts slowing his gun,
you can If you place your weapons down, I will feel safer you approaching. I don't mind
have other
spending the night
weapons.
for company.
Did we see any rabbits on the way here?
No. But to be fair, you were walking across next to a desert.
Okay, Malek is not interested in the rabbits because they're not kosher.
Well,
Just
the
Google
guy
that.
said he doesn't know what kosher is, but I don't
Is
know if
hunting kosher?
Yeah, I just googled out of character. Malek is not interested, and he will drop the subject. I'm not going to waste time explaining him. I'm going to starve.
How about catching another rabbit? Oh, it's not a kosher animal at all?
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I have no idea. I don't differentiate kosher and halal and those things. I eat everything.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I eat bacon with bacon. So
yeah, no, it just has to have split hooves.
Oh, right,
That's
yeah.
the first requirement. So
Halal is
anything
much
that-
easier than kosher. Like, halal is just anything that's not got blood or meat from
Yeah.
carnivores or alcohol. And then kosher is, like, way more restrictive.
Yeah, so
yeah,
it's-
kosher doesn't allow mixture between cheese and meat and stuff like that.
So the guy does say,
As long as you don't eat my horse, I'm friendly
Oh, you've
for
got a
company.
horse.
Horse is kosher, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but they don't have split hooves. That's
Oh,
a-
right. Yeah, no, here we go. So, only animals with split hooves that chew cud are kosher, whereas halal prohibits pork, but otherwise, pretty much any non-carnivore type thing is fine.
Yeah. Angel Malek is going to starve.
Just go to
Yeah.
sleep early to wake up as Nether.
Yeah, I mean, we could always just get Maroki to punch you with his knockout thing, and then that way you go to 0 without actually, like losing all your HP, and then just wake you up and you switch. But yeah, before every meal, you know.
That's so stupid.
We need to change his diet restrictions.
Yeah, just become atheistic. Come on.
I will pretend this is like the Christian fasting, the Orthodox fasting, where for the first 3 days before the Great Fast for Easter, you eat absolutely nothing. And you're allowed only water in some cases.
Also,
Yeah.
Ilya,
Yeah.
part of religion is sin. Just sin.
just sin.
Nah,
Right.
it doesn't work like that. Malek is deeply religious. If he betrays his God and his commandments, the circumcision will be for nothing.
Yeah, I guess in Malik's head, he would lose his powers, right, if he doesn't follow his religion. So
You avoided
Yeah.
so many taxes so far. Isn't there a counterbalance? I haven't seen you pay any taxes.
you suddenly hear a voice from within the darkness come towards you as a much deeper voice speaks out.
Well, lucky us, you will be paying more taxes to us than. Ah, shit, I messed it up.
And another voice from the other side comes in. Oh, Mike, you always fuck these things up, don't you? Come on, it's just a simple thing. Just tell them to pay up, give the scroll, and bug off. As from the side, you see 2 other men with cowboy hats on and revolvers pointed at you come out from the darkness. As the human man sitting next to the campfire once again ups his revolver, with the 3 kind of having surrounded you in a triangle.
So wait, there's 3 bandits, or there's 3 including the sombrero guy?
The sombrero guy plus 2.
Okay, right. Okay, cool.
Lucas.
One of them is a goblin. 1 second. I had pictures.
Lucas, sorry for interrupting you, but did you say that I will have to pay taxes?
Yeah.
In that case,
Immediate attack, going straight to combat.
Yeah, going straight to combat. Wisdom versus wisdom.
Wait. Is eating
no,
people who want you to pay taxes kosher or not kosher?
It is beyond the understanding of kosher. It is.
It's just a natural law at this point.
No, I was just asking because it makes sense. I think it might be like an exception for the this
totally.
specific religion. You're allowed to eat them.
Not a great wisdom roll, but oh well.
Yeah, and 7. This is charity law. Enemy is forced to give. Enemy is forced to give their current weapon to Malak, so no effect if he passes the wisdom save.
So which one are you targeting? Because
the
there's
one who
a
said
goblin.
Texas.
Yeah, the first one who mentioned Texas. Yeah,
that would be the tiefling. So let me do.
He's like, oh, you
Wait,
want
is
me?
this-
You want me to pay you taxes? Well, what about you? You pay me taxes, bitch.
His charisma isn't great, but he might beat a 6.
Wisdom.
Sorry, yeah, wisdom. His charisma is great, actually. He's a cowboy. But yeah, he got a 0, so he gets hit with that, and he needs to do what?
Has to give me he has to give me his revolver.
So how does this? Okay, so in character,
He has
how
to
does
throw
this
them.
look? No. I understand mechanically what he will do. I mean, what does visually happen to him? Like, what's the visual effect, right? Manifestation of this.
Malak raises his hand and shouts, "By the god of tax evasion, I will tax you the most valuable thing in your possession. Your livelihood." Because for the cowboy, the gun is the livelihood.
Yeah, he's at the moment. For the moment, he panics and he's like, "What? No, take it!" And he just throws it, and then he's like, "Wait, I didn't mean take it. Like, take a look. I meant take a look. Take a look and give it back, please." As the other two go silent.
Malak picks up the revolver, looks at it, and says, "Taxes are paid now," and puts it in his pocket.
Can I also attack? I wanna steal another revolver.
Yeah, we should probably roll for initiative at this point, unless these guys are just gonna die instantly as soon as we attack them.
Nah, if they decide to not pursue any further action.
Whoa! We need food. And I'm not above cannibalism, so.
Oh god.
No, it's not cannibalism.
Oh, that's true. It's not cannibalism.
In that case.
I mean, it's still...
No, it makes sense why the monster barrier didn't let us in.
Okay, my speed is 4. I'm
still higher
for...
than mine, but. So, Lucas, what do you think? Are we going to initiative or not?
I don't think it's worth going into initiative. Because,
well, in that case,
you all guys have more faster reactions than these guys will.
I don't.
Yeah, but if Kalsman wants to do something, he's able to do it first.
Just for funsies, I wanna flex on him, and if he fails, I wanna just switch places with the gun, and just, he's holding me, and the gun is where I was standing.
Very well. So do the flex, and you're doing the flex on whom? The goblin or the human?
The goblin, because I want to see how strong he is. If he can hold me in one hand.
By the bow.
By the single ball, yes.
Roll the hit. Roll your flex.
Only a 10.
And he needs
good
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, they're good with charisma.
Wait. That isn't adding anything to the 10. Look, hover over it, it just says plus and then there's an equal sign. Shouldn't that be adding your charisma modifier?
Why is
Not that it matters in this case, but it's
Yeah,
just
it
not
should be a
working.
16, but
It doesn't matter anyways.
Oh wow. Yeah. As the goblin just looks chances. Are you making yourself a bigger target for me to shoot, or what the fuck's wrong with you guys? Just give us your money, give us the gun back, and you can move on your way. We don't even need a fucking scroll.
Do you really have any horses around? Is that true? That guy down there mentioned horses at one point.
We have a horse. I have a horse.
Only you?
Do you have any cows or lambs?
No!
Ah.
We came here to steal from children. Why would we bring a fucking cow?
Okay,
well, we asked her to come, but your mom didn't want to.
Is your horse nearby?
No, he's outside the barrier.
Damn. Okay, that's a pain.
To explain why you need to raise cattle is because I need split hoof animals that are kosher. And since there are no split hoof animals that are kosher here, you're the next best thing. So
I'm not split.
I would.
He says I'm not split hoof, and then looks at the tiefling. Oh no.
Ah.
I would suggest either run really fast and drop the rabbits for my friends here, or that tiefling does.
Oh, wait. Hey. You don't need a whole tiefling to yourself, do you? I mean, if you're gonna let the other two run.
I'm not food.
Yeah.
Well,
did we see the tiefling chew cud though?
We can force feed him some cud before we kill him.
Yes.
Yeah,
true,
we
he has
will.
just to chew it. He doesn't even have to swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't need a whole tiefling. Maybe an arm or a leg.
Excellent.
It would be good to keep it around as endless supply of food. Well, endless.
It will go off kind of quickly. We don't have any refrigeration. Well,
we're not going to kill it.
Stuff.
You hear the goblin shout towards the human. Johnny, are these the monsters that Witch mentioned to us?
We're no monsters.
Although that barrier seems to think we are for some reason.
Who has imprisoned you here?
Oh, we came in ourselves. We worked our way out to get past the barrier. It wasn't very difficult. We are quite smart after all.
And technically, we're the apex predator, obviously, in this conversation. So, yeah, what's it going to be? Sacrifice an arm? Little tiefling?
I need to eat as well. Either I doesn't need to be the tiefling though. I'm not as picky as Malik, but someone will need to give me some body part or other.
The goblin holsters his gun and signals for the human to also lower it. Listen, lads. I see we have a misunderstanding. You're some hungry fellows, and I understand that. Frustration can build up if on an empty stomach. We don't mind sharing what we have, but I mean, we clearly both came in here to just, take care of some pleasures and some beatings with the children's.
Well, the tiefling has two hands, so if he doesn't mind sharing one, I'd be more
Listen,
than happy to take it.
I can already see you captured your lunch as he gestures towards Arkad and the princess. So I'm not sure if you need to split hairs and risk somebody losing an eye or nothing.
Oh no, No, those aren't our lunches. We're guiding the little girl to her school classes, and the other one's just kind of hanging around because she's too useless to survive on her own.
You told me to come.
Yeah, because you just die if we left you.
No, we
She has
still
no
thought
retort
you're
to that.
useful with magic.
Yeah, that's true. She's trying to become a teacher at the school. We're gonna make her like at least a teaching assistant or something.
Yeah,
She can make her hand glow a little bit. That's probably good
yeah,
for a human.
she can
so
light
you're-
where she tidies.
Listen, well, I don't judge much. Smuggling children to be tortured aren't really my taste, but I guess people need to make some coin, don't you?
Well, it's more of a holy mission from God than a making coin thing, but sure.
You.
Okay, if you're continuing to be disrespectful, we will stop talking and just eat.
Look, apologies. I grew up in the South.
Stop for
You must
what?
understand, right? My Boboland.
Oh goddamn.
So my outlook on life might be a bit limited. I'm trying to be graceful. Though, still weird. Wasn't the camp like in session right now? Well, like that was the whole idea for her until we wanted to come in and like rob the kids, but
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It probably is in session, which is why we need to get through these ravines and across the river, and then through the tower, and we need to reach the trees of life, which is where, hopefully those kids should be round about now. And then we gotta just kind of put her into the class, and she'll be fine.
The tiefling speaks up. The Trees of Life session ended like many days ago.
See, I told you guys it was taking too long with all those bloody side quests.
What do you mean? You just said it ended whatever. Maybe
It ended many days ago.
Yeah,
Zavid wanted us to take her there for that session, but it's done now. We're too late.
Yeah, they've spread out towards their like hunting mission.
Oh, that's interesting. So what's this
Yeah,
hunting mission involve?
He's almost starts to speak as the goblin shushes him.
listen. You seem like fine folk. If you play nice, sit by with us for dinner, where none of us are dinner. If you can share some information, we don't mind having some networking be done.
for
Okay,
some
what do you
reason.
want with the children? That's the question I want to ask very first before we do anything else.
Sorry, what's the question?
What do you want with the children?
Just take their stuff.
Their virginities?
I mean, they're children. They don't have
No.
much stuff, do they? What do
I
they
mean,
have?
some of them, they go on missions and get gold for it.
Okay, fair
At
enough.
least copper. I mean, I don't know. They should have like weapons and stuff. It's not like as long as we didn't mess with any hero types. But
Wait, aren't they all supposed to be hero types? Isn't that kind of the point of this thing?
aye, but some are still in training, so they're like leader or captain level only.
Oh, cool. I take it those are
Yeah.
weak.
He takes the scene.
I mean, yeah, that's like low level.
I see, yeah, that
I mean, what-
explains.
Have you guys ever succeeded in robbing one of those children, or are you just daydreaming right now?
My cousin managed to do it, the tiefling says.
Who's your cousin?
Arbane?
Continue. What does he do for a living?
He,
Children?
He steals. I mean, like, I don't know, dude. He just sells valuable stuff.
Does he
What's the
sell?
question?
Does he sell lies to people?
I mean, kinda. He loves telling stories to, like, he makes people go on fake missions, while he does real missions for real money.
So you guys are idiots, basically, is what you're saying.
Just look at the head on this tiefling's head. Look how it looks. Of course they are.
The goblin interjects.
He just hasn't worked up his way to the ladder to get a bigger hat, folks.
You have the bigger head. Just switch.
No, I'm the captain here.
And
I'm
look
the
at the
hungry
human.
here.
Wait, the sombrero guy was also a bandit, right?
Yes, yes.
Yes, but...
And why not that
yes.
sombrero? You can punch the horns through it.
No, the sombrero is leader level. And Mikey here is only captain. We have the same level. We have the same ladder as those hero folks, so we know who can take on who.
Okay, but... So, leader and captain are both weak, right? That's how your system works.
Okay, so but you're not familiar with the hero system.
No.
Ah, dang. I was gonna ask what level are you, but yeah, this is no silly. So you're basically a nothing. Then if you have some powers, but you're very weak, you're captain, leader, commander, hero, and there's the spectacular title of legend that I'm gonna reach someday.
Cool. So what level, I mean, of those options would be for someone who can point at someone and they die and turn to dust?
That, like, if you point to anybody and they die?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it didn't really work
that-
instantly on giant centipedes, but like a normal human-sized person should be fine.
Yeah, that's like legend level.
Cool. I guess that's where I am then.
Go down. Stop.
Roll
flexing on them.
charisma because he thinks you're bluffing.
Okay, come on, let me crit on this, please. Yep.
Well, shit in my ankles. What the fuck? What does... Okay, are all of you legend levels?
I guess by your metric, probably.
Okay.
Looks like I'm just a leader.
God dang, 2 legend level fighters and you're going around selling children? I don't know if I gained or lost respect for you.
No, we're not selling children. Like I said,
Sorry,
we were
a child and a teacher.
We were literally given this mission by a god personally.
Yeah, we will give them for free.
Oh, sorry. So a cult managed to raise 2 legend figures.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Marocchi was sort of raised by Savid's cult.
I guess, fair enough. Well, anyway, though, we weren't sent here to sell the child. Like, the father owns the camp. He's just sending her to train.
Grandfather. The grandfather, not the father.
Oh, yeah, grandfather, sorry. So, yeah.
Her grandfather is Sanatosh?
No, he's that guy's boss.
I'm not sure if you would know who Sanatosh is.
I don't.
Yeah,
but I'm just assuming that we know that the camp belongs to Savid.
That's fair.
And Sanatosh is the.
Yeah.
Although I guess I should say that person's boss, because I don't know if Sanatosh is a male or female name.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, true.
Unless you're misogynistic. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so he's a sponsor. So he's okay. I see. So you're working. Your cult is a sponsor for the camp, for the facility. So you have a potential recruit that you're bringing in, so they can be forwarded through the camp on a training program, so that the cult can use this as their training grounds. Is that right?
Close enough.
Whatever floats their boat. So what? Why? Sorry, why were you asking about the hunt? About the
children?
hunt? If you're from the sponsors.
We
Well, he
didn't
didn't
get
tell us
told.
shit.
Yeah, we just got told to take her here.
Oh, so you're like
He just
new?
sent us here. By who?
So you're like new to the whole cult
Oh
business?
yeah, we're really new. We only arrived here many days ago.
I mean, same. We're here for only many days as well.
Yeah.
We were waiting for the hunt to begin because, that's where they spread and it's easier to pick them apart. We didn't really want to go into the forest.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean here. I didn't mean like this area. I meant like we've only been in Pomakia for many days.
This is
So
Franksvinia, though.
Okay, we've only been in Franksvinia for less than many days, possibly. Was that forest the entrance to Franksvinia?
Franksvinia and Pomakia is separated by the mountain range.
Okay, maybe we started off in Franksvinia after all then, but that seems kind of odd because... Wait, no, we did cross the mountains. That's where we found Jan's house, so maybe that was the mountain range between the two of them.
Could be.
Okay, yeah, so we probably have only been here for like, at most many days, maybe just a single day, potentially.
Well, anyway, so are you like working for the facility as well, or are you just like random people?
Well, if we are from the facility, why would we be trying to rob the students?
That's a good
Well,
point.
I mean, isn't that like the whole thing you do? You fuck with the kids until they become powerful enough?
Insider trading.
Fuck with the kids, you crazy?
Not fuck with them, just, beat them up and stuff. I don't know.
No, I understand you didn't mean to literally have sexual relationship with children. What the fuck would be wrong with you?
Yeah, those weird guys in the mountain were really creepy.
What weird guys in the mountain?
The guys who
What?
like
The
big
princess
taxes.
interjects. If you don't ask questions, it will be easier.
Alright, well, simple enough put. You are basically a pest on our employer. So if you will be kind enough to give us all of your food, we might not report you to the people in the tower.
Wait,
By report you, he means report your deaths after.
And I've started giving you information, so it's a bit unfair that you're not changing the rules, isn't it?
Actually, we
don't
wanted
seem
food. You kind
Yeah,
of
but
do.
we don't mind sharing what food we have. Right, Frankie? As he looks at the human and he, gives a little bow and steps away from the rabbits.
Are those things poisoned? That would be very unfortunate for you. Because we don't actually... Are we immune to poison? I look towards Vedant.
Well, I mean, I don't know about the rest of you. I'm not specifically immune to them, but I don't really think they can hurt me unless they're way more powerful than these guys probably have access to.
Guys, there's an easy way to figure that out. We will tie these guys up, search their belongings. If we find poison, it's probably poison. Because I want that gun as well, not just our
Won't you say that if you don't find poison, that we just use the poison on the rabbits?
I can eat one of the rabbits, and if it's poisoned, then I'll find out.
Normally you transport poison in something.
So if you just find a tube, you will think it's poison.
Yeah, better hope I don't find a tube.
Well, anyway.
I do have a tube on me.
Okay.
So
Do
you
you guys
basically
want
admit
to?
to poison the food.
If I attack these guys, they will just turn to dust, which is a waste. So, do you guys want to go closer to them
Yeah,
and
give up
attack them?
and you will not die, probably.
Listen, buddy. He once again puts his hand on his gun.
I'm closing in.
I'm not.
We lost Ilya.
Yeah, I know. He's going to try to
Oh, yeah.
signal for you to stop, but if you're not stopping, we're going into initiative.
Sure.
Yeah. I want a full capitulation from them. I'm not negotiating with these guys.
Yep.
I want to look
so-
through everything they have.
So as you start approaching, he shouts, "Listen!" Seeing that you're not going, he's unholstering, pulling out his gun, and that's where we're going into initiative to see who goes first.
Awesome.
But that will be at the start of the next session.
Okie doke.
As it will be for the end of the day, because I need to prepare their tokens. Because they will not be going out without a fight.
Oh my god. You're gonna start eating people. This is gonna be funny.
Oh yeah.
We have diverged very fast.
Yeah, the problem is that Lucas reminded us that we have to eat, and I have to eat, and I am big, so you know, a little tiny charred rabbit is probably not enough.
The thing is, you have to eat and you're big. That's not how being fat works. You can take the longest time out of all of us without food.
Well, yeah, but it's not just that I'm fat, it's that I'm large. Like, I'm not, all of my size is not just fat. Like, I'm actually large. Like, even if I was skinny, Vedant would still be large size.
Yeah, but first you have to get skinny large. And
True,
now
true.
you're fat
Wait,
large.
how does the skinny slug look?
I don't know. Narrow, I guess. But, yeah, anyway.
Yes, I don't know. I don't know. It is funny though. Like, we have literally been on a spaceship like a week ago, and now we are murdering and eating people.
Yeah.
Oh,
At
week
least-
ago we were murdering innocent people on a ship, so it's the
Yeah,
same
well, no,
shit,
to be fair,
different-
those were robots. Those were robots. And also, they were attacking us. They started it.
Yeah, but
But yeah, we actually did better this campaign than in the last one. Because the last one, it was session 1, we did the genocide.
Well, we almost killed the janitor.
That is true.
That was
quite funny.
manslaughter. That
Yeah,
was
yeah,
manslaughter.
yeah.
It wasn't murder.
I mean, it wasn't even manslaughter because she did survive. She ended up getting a job at Svid's as a maid or something, I think, didn't she?
Yeah, but only because
Fair enough.
out of a whim I saved her. Or
Yes,
no, I
yes.
asked somebody to save her, yeah.
Yeah, you asked Svid to bring her through the portal, I think.
But we did save her.
Yeah. So there you go. We saved a life in the first session as opposed to ending a whole bunch of them
I mean,
unnecessarily. So that's definitely, our characters here are definitely nicer than our last characters.
the
Isn't
way
that
we
good?
saved her is like basically starting a fire and then calling 911. It's
Yeah.
I don't know if it's saving her.
Although, to be fair, she was the one who told us to fix the toilets. She should have known better.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
It's kind of funny to think that our just sheer incompetence probably would have destroyed that ship at some point anyway, even if there hadn't been robots and Zavid and 6ix9ine showing up.
I can't wait till we visit the space train.
Yeah.
You mean Cosmo Train?
Okay, guys, thanks for the session. And
Yep.
Lucas, I noticed you're working on your voices. Good job. They are
Thank
not
you. They-
all just Western Russians.
The goblin voice, I felt that is taking it out a toll on me, so. But we'll see. I just need training.
Well, thanks very much for the session again. That was a lot of fun. and see you all next week.
Bye bye.
See you.
Bye. See you next week.